YouTube. Hopefully this fixed it. I don't know why. What's going on that it looks completely horrible? Studio. Think I fixed it. I don't know why it looks so bad. Did I fix everything? Maybe I can. Oh, man, this is so frustrating. Content. Live. Copy this. Copy. Put it over here. Paste. I apologize, guys. Go back here. It still looks really bad. I don't know what's going on. Output. I think I fixed everything. If you guys are here, let me know in the comments, in the chat. Why it looks bad, I don't know. I mean, does it look? I don't know. What's up? What's up, Risky? I just had to go live again. I apologize, guys, for the delay. I don't know what's going on. As far as the 4K resolution and all that, you know, like the way it usually looks. Guys, hit the thumbs up if you haven't already, guys. Main event. The stream's current bitrate is 23. We recommend I use a bitrate. What? What? I don't know. It looks decent, not awful. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I didn't have this problem before. I think. Oh, this is frustrating, guys. I apologize. 3840 by 2160. I apologize, guys. Hopefully it fixes itself. What's up, Steve? Welcome to the stream. All you guys that are coming through now, sorry I have to restart the stream. I don't know what was going on, but usually looks better than this, guys. UFC Fight Night. It's a good card. What's up, Cole? Glad you're back. Risky, glad you're back. Just trying to fix things on my end, but it says excellent connection. Stream's current bit rate. Let me see if I could. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Did I think I'm just having a problem. Oh, Lachey Chuck just got the knockout, I believe. Yeah, first round knockout, guys. All right, now we're locked in, guys. I'm not even going to worry about all the little intangibles and what's going on. While that is annoying, but the connection is good. Everything is golden. Bit rate. Okay. Stream. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to make sure everything is good. Sticky notes. In the meantime, guys, hit the thumbs up. Apologize for the delay, guys. Apologize. Usually doesn't happen. We usually don't have these problems. But sometimes these things happen, right? Output bitrate for YouTube is 23,000. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it fixes itself, guys. Thank you for showing up and hanging out with your boy. I apologize if it looks bad on your end. I hope it doesn't. I'll catch up with chat shortly, guys. A lot of good fights coming up, so let's have some fun tonight while we're here. Hit the thumbs up, and I think it doesn't look that bad. It's probably something like in this. Probably have to restart my computer, and that's not something that I want to do right now because I don't want to disconnect again. Out here selling cars for fun and profit on Stevens Creek Boulevard, San Jose, California. Man, that's always a good business, whether you could fix cars or sell cars. It's something I wish I got into when I was younger. Yeah, this card isn't that bad. Yeah, especially to end the night, to end the year in a sense. I kind of like it, Carson. And a free card if you have ESPN Plus. You can't beat that. Cannonier and Strickland appear to have had bad weight cuts. No energy and light was faded. Early KO, a possibility for either. I had Sean Strickland at first, and you guys let me know how you guys feel about who you have for tonight. I had Sean Strickland winning, but the more I thought about it, I talked it over with what's it called? With Beta Quest, and I was just thinking to myself, like, listen, Sean Strickland, his path to victory, he tries to put that jab in your face, annoying you and kind of like overpowering you and walking forward in order to win. You saw how he did against Jack Hermanson, where he just kind of jabs, and he likes to counterpunch. Although it looks like he likes to push the pace, he also likes to counterpunch. But I think Cannonier, him, before fighting at heavyweight, having the power now at middleweight, I really think he's going to hurt Sean Strickland. I think he's going to catch him. He's went the full distance with Israel Adesanya, took out Derek Brunson. I truly think tonight, Jared Cannonier is going to have an impressive performance. He's also fought better opponents, in my opinion. He's fought the Robert Whitakers, the Kelvin Gastelums, the Derek Brunson, Israel Adesanya, although losing some of those fights, but making them competitive. And he didn't get put out by Robert Whitaker or by Adesanya in their last meeting. With all that being said, I changed my mind, and I have Jared Cannonier winning tonight. Let me know who you guys have. Would love to know who you guys have for tonight's fights. A couple good ones for tonight. Bro, you're the voice. I'm the voice, man. Let's go. Let's go, Cole. Who cares? As always. We'll figure that out next time. Everything is going good. Risky, how you doing, bro? How are you doing, my guy? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for always showing love for all the people that are here just hanging out. It sucks that it looks a little blurry, but that's okay, right? Figure it out eventually. But yeah, let me know how you guys are doing today in the last card of the UFC. Yeah, they don't have nothing else for the rest of the year, so we're gonna have some time off. At least we're gonna be making videos, making shorts. We've been working, guys. We've been working, and a couple people are excited about that. So am I, because I do think this year coming up, guys, we're waiting for the next fight, by the way, which is Drew Dober versus Bobby Green. That's a good fight. Let me know your predictions for that. This year we hit 10,000 subscribers. This year coming up, maybe 15. I just feel that confident. I feel that bold with the work that we put in. I think it's going to be a great year. I think this is the year that we kind of break through, right? That we make a good amount of money on YouTube from sponsorships, from everything else, where we could put more time on this. This is a year, guys, and I don't mean to. Let me put this here real quick first. I'm making a poll for you guys that you guys could vote on. I think this is a year, guys. This is my dream, right? As funny as it sounds, this is a year where we're doing so good on YouTube that I look my job in the eyes, and I tell them, listen, guys, I got another little side gig, and it's going pretty damn good for me. They have no idea what it is, right? And I go, I can only work 4 days a week because I need more time for that. I put a lot of hours, 5 days a week. Listen, can you guys work with me? Because I could get all the stuff that I get done in 4 days instead of 5. Or they could just have another driver. Anyways, and I say, listen, give me 4 days a week. That'll help, bro. That'll help me push out so much more content, time with family, all that good stuff, balanced time. This is the year where we're just like, listen, help me out here. Can we make this happen? And hopefully, you know, I'm hoping this is the year that I could maybe ask that. We'll see. What's up, brother, man? What's up, Horizon? Welcome back, man. The DC Fight Club member Beta Quest says Strickland can find a path, but he's better. Oh, hold on a second here, guys. We have the notifications should come up, the new one. Let's see if it comes up. But Strickland can find a path, but he better avoid every right and elbow. Yes, he has a chance to win a decision. Maybe, you know, maybe land that stiff jab that he has and keep just annoying Cannonier and potentially getting a takedown as well too. I just think Cannonier is very strong for the weight class, and Sean Strickland, I think that's what he struggles with. The DC Fight Club member for 7 months. I don't know why the notification didn't come up yet. It's supposed to. He says, let's go. Keep putting in the work. Best commentary on YouTube. Thank you so much, my guy, Steve. Hopefully it pops up. I put in notifications as well, too. A Mills Lane one, so I'm having a tough day if nothing's working. Carson says, if Strickland takes an approach like how he did with Pereira, he's going to get clipped by... Exactly. If he tries to stand there and bang with him, it could be a short night
I want to shake your hand. I'll allow it. Whoa!
We're adding little things. Thank you, Steve Williams, for becoming a member for 7 months. Can't wait till you get to a year if you keep hanging out with us, man. Thank you so much, Steve. I see you with the gold glove. Thank you, man. Steve is always showing love. That notification was a request by Beta, so let's go. I wonder who Cannonier will call out if he wins. Pereira, Izzy, awkward situation, very awkward situation if he does win. If we look at the rankings, he's right up there. But the problem is, when it comes to the rankings as well, is that he already lost to Adesanya like twice. He already lost to Whitaker. Whether maybe he wants that Whitaker rematch, or Vittoria's around and looming, Paulo Costa. They were supposed to fight, I believe, back then, him and Costa, and I think it was canceled, if I'm not mistaken. If someone could remind me of that, but I'm pretty sure they were supposed to fight. Well, nonetheless, a weird spot. But if Sean Strickland wins, maybe I don't know, maybe a him and Izzy fight, even though Izzy wants that immediate rematch. But I think the UFC is in good hands, knowing that there's 2 new champions. It was a year of upsets besides the Makhachev fight with Edwards, with Alex Pereira. So I truly can't wait for what 2023 holds, honestly. Once again, thank you so much, Steve. Strickland is dog water, says Horizon. Who do you have winning between Damir and Saryukian, Carson? Let me know. And I have emotes, my graphic designer guy, my boy, that did the gloves for the membership stuff. He should have done soon the new emojis that I might have for the members. So guys, keep you know how, like, let's say someone gets a knockout, right? You know, I'm gonna have an emoji that you could put KO or payday. I have a, you know, knockdown, winner by submission, split decision, fight of the night, like these kind of like emojis. I'm working on them, so I should have that for you guys by next week, the latest, I believe. Definitely before the new year. How did Strickland and Patty get in the UFC? Both are bad. Listen, I've been criticizing Patty the Baddie for a long time. So we're finally here. Drew Dober to win by complete domination, followed by manslaughter, says Stephen Patty. Let's see. I put a little money on Drew Dober. Not a lot, but I put a little bit on Drew Dober to beat Bobby Green, especially as good as he looked against Terrence McKinney and how in danger he was. So let's see how he looks tonight. Snipey's in the building as well, too. This is going to be the big year, bro. Truth Hurts says, look how far you have already came. You have worked too hard at content for it not to be. Thank you, man. And honestly, I feel like I haven't been working hard enough. So I really feel like this is the year, bro. I'm telling you. This is the year. I can feel it. Plug says, yo, Miller, what's good, Plugs? Rest in peace to that man, says Beta. Truth, I believe it. See some legendary fights, and we lost a piece of boxing history when he passed, says Beta. Yeah, look, I love it. Maybe I need to make it a little louder. Was it loud enough as far as, like, did you guys hear it, Beta? Let me know. Young Shada, what's good, bro? Is the main event about to start? Drew Dober versus Bobby Green is about to start. It is the main card, and then after that will be Alex Caceres versus Julian Erosa, and then Amir Abazi versus Alessandro Costa, and then the co-main Arman Saryukian versus Damir Ismagulov, and then Ismagulov. And then the main event, Jared Cannonier versus Sean Strickland. Also, guys, I probably will be accepting live callers in a little bit. I'll keep you guys updated. I got a straight bet on Jared Cannonier. I have a bet on Drew Dober. And I don't like this bet that much, but I like the odds that I wanted to try it. I have Saryukin versus Ismagulov to finish under 2.5 rounds. That's the plus 202. So I tried that one, and then I put some money on Alex Caceres versus Julian Erosa because I like the odds at plus 145. I like Alex Caceres as a dog in that fight, although Erosa is dangerous as well too. But I really think, especially for Alex Caceres, he has been able to mix it up really well lately. He has been able to surprise the masses and get some wins that a lot of people felt that he wasn't supposed to get. Julian Erosa, though, is a good fighter. He's on a 3-fight win streak. He beat Jourdain and Steven Peterson. The Jourdain fight was pretty impressive with the Darce choke. And then Hakeem Dawodu, he beat by unanimous. And he's going to be fighting Alex Caceres, who is coming off a loss against Sadiq Youssef, a unanimous decision, but a lot of people feel that Youssef is a worthy opponent and a good fighter that's trying to climb up the ranks. But Julian Erosa versus Alex Caceres is a good one. I just feel like Alex Caceres is a good dog, so we shall see shortly. Marcus Wilson says, "Hello, Strickland talks all that trash and constantly gets manhandled in the ring. Well, he might get manhandled again today in the octagon. We shall see. I really like Jared Cannonier as my pick for today. I really do. Looking at the size difference from heavyweight Cannonier and this Cannonier is crazy. He's so cut at middleweight. It's insane, Beta. I can't believe he used to fight at heavyweight. He used to look like a different man. My man Hito in the building. What's good? I just came on the channel ready with the Patty slander. This man lives in your head rent free. Listen, man, this guy has his own apartment up here, bro. And the funny thing about this is like I've made like 5 shorts on him. I probably got another one coming, Hito. So you're probably right. And if you saw me in the street and knew everything I said about him, we might have to square up. And that's because he's gonna push the pace. I might go for like a right kick to the body, and with that same kick as my leg is extended, if I don't land and I don't see him crumble, that's a good head start where my leg is already planted, where I could just run the other way. I wish I could do it on stream, but my leg is gonna be out here, boom, take off. So I don't know, but it sounds like I hate Patty. I don't. I just been right about him, Hito. That's all I can say. Cole says, "I believe in your vision, Miller. I hope the Monday segment improves in a more positive way. Your energy is solid." Thank you, man. Thank you, Cole. I want to add a boxing live show just like we have on Mondays. I want to also add, and I know I'm putting a lot on the plate, but I'm excited, man, as far as like either Wednesday or like maybe Fridays have like another live show where it's just me and we have a back and forth. I really want to add a lot more live streams, a lot more shorts, a lot more videos. So I know I'm putting a lot on the plate, but I'm telling you, 2023 is a year. And I'm not one of those like new year, new me thing, but I'm just saying New Year's is a year that we really climb in on some numbers, get to 10,000 subscribers, maybe 15,000, and then see where we go from there. John Carson says, "I honestly have no idea who wins between Damir and Arman Saryukin. I'll probably go with Damir just because he's Russian and Russians barely know what losing is." Listen, I wish someone had the stats on if you bet whenever there's a Dagestani or a Russian fighting, you bet on them, right? I wonder what the record is collectively in the UFC. It has to be pretty damn positive, Carson. Has to be. It's not slander if it's true, Hito. What's up, my friend? Man, Hito's a homie, bro. You gotta love him, bro. Thank you for always coming through the Twitch streams as well, too, Hito. We're starting to add those on Thursday nights. That's something I gotta promote more on here, guys. Thursday nights, we watch fights on Twitch, and it's a lot of fun. You might even enjoy it more than, like, I don't know, than other stuff we do here, honestly. It's that much fun. Relax, enjoy tonight's fights. How much you have on Jared Cannonier? Not much. I think I put like 20 something. On Cannonier, I put 25 to win 22, so not much. I put 27. Can I show you guys? Hold on a second. Bro, I doubled my account, but let me hide it just in case. I'll show you guys. I have no problem showing you guys. 25 to win 22 on Jared Cannonier. I put 27 to win 17 on Dober. Saryukin, I put under 2.5, which I doubt it I'll hit, but I wanted to see what would happen. I only put $13, but it's a chance to win $27, right? And then I put on Alex Caceres. I went kind of big. Big as far as like compared to the other bets. I went 25 to win 36. He is the underdog, so I don't know if I'll hit on those, but I hit a big. Check this out, guys. I want to share this story with you real quick. Let me see if I could bring it up. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? This guy right here. All right, guys. So you see this Argentina, Croatia, France, Morocco. I did a 2-leg parlay, right? France wins, Argentina wins, right? But I had to fill an open spot because I picked 3 teams. I didn't know I did that. So I'm like, damn, I need to add something else. I added Morozov. He was like one of the first fights in the preliminary card. And then he wins. So I won $80 out of a $30 parlay. And I didn't even mean to add the 3rd leg. But anyways, let's get it. Drew Dober versus Bobby Green, guys. Round number 1 is finally underway, guys. Sorry for making you guys wait. Number 1 commentary channel on YouTube. And I'm sorry that the timer is a little late. It's about 10 seconds off. We'll fix that for the next rounds. But guys, here we go. And it's not round number 5. They're already swinging for the fences. Nice left by Bobby Green. Drew Dober with the body lock. Goes for the takedown, but Bobby Green does a great job of landing on top, shifting his weight. Drew Dober trying to get back to his feet. Bobby Green, single leg, attempts it, lets it go. Here we go, round number 1. Bobby Green versus Drew Dober. This might be fight of the night as far as the pace that they have set so far here in the first round of a Schedule 3. Drew Dober, Bobby Green. Drew Dober wearing blue. Nice. 1-2 lands for Bobby Green, but a nice outside leg kick lands for Drew Dober. Bobby Green talking to him as well, too. Throws a 1-2, just misses. Drew Dober walking forward, throws it left to the body, doesn't land. Bobby Green with his hands low, very confident, does a beautiful job at slipping the jab of Dober. Bobby Green's head movement is just beautiful. The way he's able to mix it up, hands low, jab to the body, lands for Bobby Green. Inside leg kick lands for Bobby Green as well, too. Right kick to the body for Bobby Green. Jab thrown by Dober, having a tough time measuring the distance. Right kick to the body lands for Bobby Green, then a left straight. Bobby Green has so much great footwork and movement. Left straight down the middle for Bobby Green. So far having his way against Drew Dober. Another jab lands flush for Green. And he talks trash to Dober. Another left straight for Bobby. Bobby Green having his way so far in the striking department against Drew Dober. Head kick thrown by Dober, misses. Bobby Green looking extremely confident here in the first round. So far has been all Bobby Green. Another jab lands upstairs for Green. Dober still pushing the pace, walking forward. Doesn't look hurt. Gets caught with another left down the middle. Blood trickling down his nose. Another jab for Bobby. Bobby is just picking Drew Dober apart as far as the stand-up. Another left lands for Bobby Green, but a left lands for Dober. We have ourselves a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Another left for Dober. Bobby Green does spinning back kick thrown by Dober, this time missing. Bobby Green, you could tell, has the speed advantage with his hands. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Left straight grazes the face of Drew Dober for Green. Nice outside leg kick. Then a left hook lands for Dober. Left straight lands for Bobby Green. He's fighting out of the southpaw stance. Nice short right hook to the head lands for Dober, but a right hook upstairs lands for Green. Dober looking to push the pace. Outside leg kick thrown by Dober, this time missing. Just under 2 minutes left on the clock. Another jab lands upstairs for Bobby Green. I know the timer's off a little bit on the stream, guys. I'll make sure I fix it right after this round. Outside leg kick again for Drew Dober. Bobby Green catches it, goes for the takedown, lets it go. Little blood maybe on the left eye of Bobby Green as well. Drew Dober smiling at him, gets caught with the 1-2. Bobby Green, another left straight down. Bobby Green's hands are so sharp. Left straight lands for Dober. Put a lot behind that strike. Bobby Green just keeps touching him and touching him with a jab, with the straight. Drew Dober trying to close the distance, but gets caught every time he comes in. Another left straight lands for Bobby Green. Left straight to the body for Dober. But Dober being so durable, walking forward. We'd seen him in trouble before and able to finish the fight. Feints a takedown, doesn't go for it. Left hook upstairs by Dober, this time just missing. Left knee to the body for Bobby Green. Under a minute left here in the first round. Left straight, just misses for Dober. Dober keeps walking forward, but a lot of blood coming out the face of Drew Dober from the nose, and I believe the left eye, hard to tell. We'll keep you guys updated. Feints a leg kick, but doesn't let it go. Does Drew Dober. Dober looking focused, walking forward. Doesn't look flustered by the antics of Bobby Green, but Bobby Green hands low, using some lateral movement, making Dober miss. Nice left hook upstairs, lands for Dober. Dober also fighting out of the southpaw stance. Left straight to the body, lands for Drew Dober. Right hook upstairs for Drew Dober. Dober smiling at him, sticking his tongue out. Bobby Green circling to his right. Left kick to the body for Bobby Green. Drew Dober walking forward. Round number 1 is over, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, keep it locked. Number 1 commentary channel on YouTube. We'll be going to round number 2 in a matter of seconds. What a counter, says Beta. Yeah, hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Snipey, thank you for always showing love. I'm too old, Grip, says Hito. You get a free left hook on him. That's for sure. I'm going to just spam left hooks, bro. He's not going to do anything about it, right? It's not like he's going to pick his hand up and block. Hito, I sound like a straight up hater. I'm not going to lie. You're absolutely right. If you clipped all the bad things I said about Patty, it's like, that's at least 10 minutes worth. Uplight Recordings. Welcome to the stream, guys. There's a lot of things up for the debate. This stream is not sponsored. You know what's not up for debate? Gatorade Frost. Or what is it? Arctic or Glacier Cherry? There's not a better flavor for Gatorade. If you guys have a favorite flavor of Gatorade, let me know what color in the chat. But I say clear. I say the Glacier. Glacier Cherry is the best one. Bobby has beautiful hand speed. Beautiful hand speed. Plugs. Here we go. Round number 2 of a scheduled 3. I gotta be careful with this. Let me put the volume up. Dober gets a big strike. Here we go, guys. Dober walking forward. Dober looking to apply the pressure. Outside leg kick lands for Dober. Nice right hook by Bobby Green. Then a straight left. Another right hook to the head, but Dober lands a left hook of his own. Here we go. Drew Dober walking forward. Number 1 commentary channel on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. And hit the subscribe button. Let's hit 7,000 before the year ends. Nice left straight down the middle lands for Bobby Green. Both go for a leg kick. Left hook upstairs lands for Drew Dober. And he's starting to time Bobby Green a little bit better here in the second round. Outside leg kick again for Dober. They touch gloves, and here we go. Round number 2. Left straight thrown by Bobby Green, just missing. Right front kick thrown by Bobby Green. Spinning back fist lands for Dober. Then a left hook. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 2. If you feel like you're at the fight without being able to watch it, you're welcome. Here we go. Round number 2. Drew Dober walking forward. Bobby Green hands low. Nice right kick to the body lands for Bobby Green. Left hook lands for Drew Dober. Left straight to the body, but a left straight upstairs for Bobby Green. Now wrestling is Dober. Has Bobby Green against the cage. Has a right underhook. Spinning back face thrown by Dober, this time missing. Drew Dober circling to his left. Feigning. Left straight just misses for Bobby Green, circling to his left. Bobby Green, the sharper hand so far in this fight. Nice jab to the body, lands for Bobby Green. Right kick to the body for Bobby Green. Left hook to the body for Dober. Left straight down the middle for Dober, but he gets caught with a left straight from Bobby Green. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Right front kick to the body for Green. Head kick thrown by Dober, this time missing. Right hook thrown by Dober, missing again. Bobby Green, masterful at managing distance. Drew Dober missing a lot of these shots. Left kick to the body, then a jab follows up for Green. Left hook lands for Drew Dober. Left hook again for Dober. Right hook lands for Dober. Left hook knocks down Bobby Green. It's over. It's over. Dober was waiting for the shot to land. He finds it. He kept getting caught walking forward. But Dober finds the shot. And just like that, it's over. Dominic Cruz says he was ahead. And then just like that, and that's true. Dober, listen, gambled so much. Bobby Green shows him a lot of love. They hug it out. You could tell these guys had a lot of respect for each other. I think Bobby Green was basically saying that he was okay, but I don't think he was. Let's see if they should. Bobby Green, right before that, lands a right hook. But it was a left hook that landed to the head. Misses a right hook. Left hook. Lands a left hook right on the chin. Was it stopped a little bit early? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see how his eyes look. Left hook landed flush. Yeah. I don't think if he doesn't stop it there, it was going to be stopped eventually. The thing with Bobby Green is that he's landing flush and he's so masterful at landing strikes and getting out the way. But the problem is he doesn't have like that knockout power, like that one punch put you out cold knockout power where Dober does. And he was able to maybe eat 2 or 3 to land that left hook that landed flush right on the chin, melted Bobby Green. Bobby Green's still kind of disputing a bit, basically saying that, listen, I was still in it, but I don't know. It looked pretty bad. Was it an early stoppage for those that were watching it? You guys let me know. Wow. My sister-in-law is upstairs, right? Which she's been a lot of help with the baby. You know what she tells me? That's messed up, man. She put, please STFU with a heart. It really be your own. It really be your own, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's disrespectful. Dober with a left hook, and we bet on that, so let's go. That's one win on the betting line. Drew Dober, baby. Listen, he kept getting caught, but you could tell he's just more durable, stronger, and just needed to find that shot, and he found it. We found Kevin Holland's daddy in the octagon, and I says, Peter, good knee. Bobby is fast, super fast. Patty gives you plenty of reasons to say bad things, my guy. Thank you, True First. I'm not alone on that one. He's been getting a lot of hate lately. He took like 2 losses this past weekend. Patty has always been up. Bobby Green will fade, guarantee it. Steven, you were right. If you said that before the fight was over, you were absolutely right. It's not even that he faded. He kept catching Dober, but Dober kept having more and more success striking. That first round was like all Bobby Green for the most part. Drew Dober kept being patient, trying to land his old, trying to feint, and then he landed it. Wow. Drew Dober. Oof, says Snipey. Told you Bobby's done. Dober was eating everything. He was. He has a great chin. Was taking a bong rib. I'm sorry, Uplight, but what a crazy knockout. Leroy, welcome to the stream, my guy. Wow, what a fight. Thank you guys for coming back, by the way. I know I had to restart the stream and all that, which was probably annoying, but appreciate you guys. Putting this, every time you're in here, you bring the action. Now for Drew Dober, after having a crazy comeback, speaking of, fighters got to be more like Bobby Green, take chances. Drew Dober gives him his flowers early here. But speaking of Drew Dober, on a 3-fight win streak, remember how he was almost out against Terrence McKinney? And then he gets the job done. Then he beats Rafael Alves. And now he beats Bobby Green on a 3-fight win streak. Listen, he lost to Islam Makhachev, and that was in round 3 by an arm triangle. Then he lost to Brad Riddell. Then a fight was canceled. Now he's on a 3-fight win streak. Listen, he might find himself getting a good opportunity after that fight. 3-fight win streak. You know the UFC favors you. Damn, what a left hook. Yeah, no, good stoppage. They showed a different angle, and that the way that Bobby Green fell to the canvas. Let me see if they show it again. Let me see. His body like did one of these. Yeah, good stoppage. Good stoppage. Good stoppage. It was gonna be bad. Good stoppage. I don't dispute it. At first I was like, good stoppage. Who did he call out?
In turn.
He said there's a guy in the top 10, 6'3" monster, Jalen Turner. I love those problems. He calls out Jalen Turner. People were wondering, who's he going to call out next? You see who he calls out, Jalen Turner. Let's see if he gets the shot. Good fight. Good win. Good win for Drew Dober. Gotta give him credit. Gotta give him credit. Let me see something real quick. What a fight. And we get, wow, we get a nice little bet there, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Bro, we're running our account up. Let's go. I might have something going with this betting stuff, man. I might be the new James Krause. That doesn't do anything illegally. Let me correct that. I might be the new James Krause, guys. I don't know. I'm just saying. We bet 27 to win 17, but we got that done. Let's see if we're able to get another one. I think I started with like 150 in my betting account, something like that, 125, 150. I'm at $400, guys. Let's go. Let's go, guys. We might start having to do these videos of our picks, our parlays, and all that stuff because I see other streamers do it. I think we could do a good job at that. Let's keep this winning streak. You know, we taught Hito 609 everything he knows. So Drew versus Patty, Drew would kill him. Drew would absolutely destroy Patty. Patty don't want that. You saw what Drew Dober said. I made a short on it. You saw what Drew Dober said about him. If you don't, hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where is it? If you don't know what Drew Dober said about Patty and you're curious, I just put it in the chat. So go check that out. Guys, up next, Alex Caceres versus Julian Erosa. I feel that Caceres is a good underdog. I'm not saying that just because we got to interview him one day. I'm saying that because I think he's due for a win. 19-13, has a lot of experience, been in the top 15 a few times in the UFC, fighting a Julian Erosa who's, I believe, on a 3-fight win streak. But I believe Alex Caceres could mix it up and do well enough to steal a win here, although being the underdog. Julian Erosa, on the other hand, is on a 3-fight win streak, and he beat Jourdain impressively, then Steven Peterson, and then
I'll allow it. Whoa!
Let's go. Thank you so much for becoming a member for 3 months. See, you like instigating. How many bets have you lost against me? I think like one, maybe two, maybe two. I don't know. You see where how the chat is just coming up? I gotta call my mom in a second. Hold on. Mami, déjame llamarte para atrás que estoy en vivo, pero se le bajó la fiebre a Jerica un poco.
¿Está bien de los riñones y eso ella?
Sí. Ella está nada más acostada.
¿Salió bien de los riñones? Ella estaba malita.
No, pero le tienen que chequear eso todavía, pero... ¿qué te iba a decir? Pero lo que tenía fue fiebre ahora, pero bajó como a 101, algo así, porque ella estaba a 102.
¿Está chequeando si los riñones, ok?
Ok, yo le digo, yo te llamo para atrás ahorita, ma.
Ok, está bien, papá.
Love you, bye. My mom always showing love. Then the $20. Here, put this on Strickland. No, I got Jerry Cannonier winning. I already put a bet on that. What do you want me to do with that 20? I can't put it on Strickland. I believe Cannonier is going to win. Where's my alert box? Here we go. Let me move my alert box. Ah, freak. I did not mean to do that. Let me see something real quick. Thank you for the 20. Why are you being dumb, alert box? Let me see. I'm trying to move alert box.
I want to shake your hand.
Another.
I'll allow it. Whoa!
Let's go. Let's go with the 20 from Hito. It finally came up. Let's go. It won't let me move my freaking Let me lock this maybe. Alert box, yeah. Okay, it's just not gonna let me move anything. Jesus. No. Let me lock this too. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to fix something and it's just not letting me. There we go. Let's move this over here. Perfect. Let's move it like right here. Cool. I think I fixed it. That was a little tough. Thank you for the 20, Hito. Oh my God, man. You don't have to do that, bro. Always showing love, bro. I'm gonna send you a coffee to Trenton, man. Jeez, do you plan on getting into UFC's media days, bro? Imagine that, bro. That would be dope. I plan to do this full time. However, whatever we do to get there, Uplight, that's what we're gonna do. We bring the entertainment, man. We could interview fighters and be entertaining at it. We could do commentaries and be entertaining at it. We could accept live callers. We could with the videos, I got to do better. I haven't done any, but with the shorts, they've been doing great numbers wise. I'm telling you, somehow we're gonna do it eventually. Uplight. Turner versus Dober would be crazy. That would be a crazy fight. I never understood the hype around Pimblett. Listen, Truth. The more we talk about this, somebody over there by the name of Hito619 is just he's gonna kill us, man, because he's a big Patty fan. But no, what I respect about Hito is that he said, listen, him being a fan, he was a little bothered by the stuff as far as like him not winning this weekend. And then how delusional did he sound believing that he did, which is pretty crazy, right? How do you think this fight ends? Caceres versus Oroza? Or the main event, Cannonier versus Strickland? Let me see how you guys voted as well, too. So far, 58% for Jared Cannonier, which is quite interesting. Pretty interesting. I don't know.
I want to shake your hand. I'll allow it. Whoa!
Another $5 by Hito says, let's bet on the Strickland fight. I got Strickland. Loser changes their Insta pick to Trace pick for a day. Listen. Hold on, I'm just checking something real quick. I'm just trying to fix something on my end. I apologize for the delay. You, sir, have yourself a bet. You have a bet, sir. I got Strickland. Loser changes their Insta. Let's go. I'll take that. It's going to be you, and I feel bad for you, man. Because people are going to roast you. Thank you so much for all the donations, Hito. Jesus Christ, man. You show a lot of love. Yeah, thank you, Horizon, for telling people to hit the thumbs up. How you think this fight ends? Strickland is fun to watch. Yeah, what fight were you talking about? The next fight, bro. Oh, Caceres. I think it goes for towards the decision. I think Caceres gets a decision. Crafty enough to land some strikes, some big strikes, maybe some work on the ground as well too. But I think he's so unorthodox in the sense that he could land some significant strikes from the outside and potentially just get a decision win, just out striking him in the striking department. That's how I feel. Handshake. Let's go, Hito. Careful with bets. Matrix might attack. I know. I gotta be very careful, man. Very careful. I don't want the Matrix to consume me. Yeah, the Caceres fight. Yeah, I think he does outstrike Oroza. We'll find out. Now, Oroza being lanky as well, too, as far as like, it's gonna be tough. I'm telling you, it's gonna be tough. He's a favorite for a reason. He's a favorite for a reason. He's 6'1", and he's on a 3-fight win streak, guys. Oh my God, excuse me. 3-fight win streak, finished 23 of 28 wins, 11 by knockouts, 12 by submission. 5th fastest flying knee knockout in UFC history at 56 seconds. Julian Oroza making his way to the octagon. Strickland isn't fun to watch. It depends his dance partner. That's what really matters. If he has a good dance partner, he's solid. Give me 1 second. I just dropped a water bottle. Guys, up next, Caceres versus Julian Oroza. Keep it locked, ladies and gentlemen. Let me bring something up real quick. Got to put this on the Instagram as well too, because I'm slacking. Can't find my own video. That's a shame. YouTube doing me dirty, maybe. I don't know. Here we go. Let me just let me share this real quick. Damn, if I have to put Trey's pick for a day, that's gonna be sad. Now I really need Cannonier to make it happen. Alex Caceres is making his way to the octagon. Story. Bang. And then let me also add the link. Let's go. There we go. Cool. Afro's winning. Let's go. Bruce Leroy, 3 wins by knockout, 7 by submission. 7th most significant strikes in UFC featherweight history, 836. Tied for 6th highest significant strike defense in UFC featherweight history at 65.3%. Alex Caceres making his way to the octagon. Caceres, man, a veteran in the game. A veteran in the game. Smiling big. Ready to go. We shall see. Sean by jab decision or Jared by bomb. Listen, Sean Strickland, in order for him to win, has to get somewhat comfortable landing that jab and disrupting the pace of Cannonier. But I'm going to bank on Jared landing the bomb before that happens. I truly think Cannonier is going to get the job done. Strickland isn't fun to watch. Just done Caceres by points, says Stephen Patty. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Julian Erosa is the minus 165 favorite. Got a little money line bet on Caceres. Let's see if he's able to get it done. Julian Erosa walking around the octagon ready to go. Across the octagon, his opponent fighting out of the red corner, Alex Caceres, 19-3, 1 no contest, 5'10". The height advantage goes a little bit to Julian Erosa at 6'1". Alex Caceres is the plus 140 underdog. Alex Bruce Leroy Caceres. Smiling big. Caceres looks ready. Herb Dean being the referee. A lot of mixed feelings of Herb Dean lately. Once again, Hito, thank you for all the donations. Thank you for all the new members. Hito, Steve, for becoming members yet again. And everyone else that showed love. Appreciate you. Guys, round number 1 of a scheduled 3-round fight. Caceres versus Erosa. Out of the southpaw stance is Caceres. Fighting out of the orthodox stance is Erosa. Beautiful inside leg kick lands strongly for Caceres. Circling to his right. Nice right kick to the body, I believe, or right on the thigh for Caceres. Hard to tell. Circling to his left. Feigning a bit is Caceres. Circling to his left. Julian Erosa backing off just a bit. Both throwing leg kicks. Inside leg kick again for Caceres. Lands flush. Man, leg kicks have changed the game as far as you saw what happened with Magomed Ankalaev. Nice short right hook upstairs lands partially for Caceres between Ankalaev and Blachowicz. And right now, so far, putting some in the bank here is Caceres. Julian Erosa responding with some of his own. Right hook to the body, thrown by Caceres, just missing, circling to his left. Both back in the center of the octagon. Julian Erosa now walking forward just a bit. Now backing off. Near the center, inside leg kick lands for Julian Erosa. Caceres walking forward, being very patient. Spinning back kick to the body lands partially for Caceres. Using a lot of leg kicks so far here in the first round is Alex. Right hook thrown by Julian, just missing. Feigning a takedown, doesn't quite get it. Bouncing on his toes is Caceres, backing off just a bit. Julian pawing with the jab, extending that jab hand. Very quiet in the octagon as well, too. Even the commentators aren't talking at the moment. Caceres walking forward. Right kick to the body for Caceres. Both fighters being very patient. Short left hook thrown by Erosa. Caceres just evades it. Caceres hands held high. Circling to his right. Erosa being the stalker now. Left straight, just misses for Caceres. Nice right hook, lands for Caceres. Level changing a bit is Caceres. Left hook over the top lands for Caceres. Having some success here in the first round is Alex Caceres. Short right hook lands upstairs for Erosa. Right kick to the body, thrown by Erosa, blocked by Caceres. A lot of leg movement, circling to his right is Alex. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe. Nice right kick to the body, lands flush for Erosa. Caceres walking forward. Using a lot of head movement. Left kick upstairs for Caceres. That hurts Arosa. Arosa on the bottom. Herb Dean gets in the way. Round 1 finish for Caceres. What a beautiful knockout for Caceres. Did we call it or not? Did we call it or not? Beautiful head kick. Arosa still out on his feet. What a head kick. Arosa still stumbling back to his corner. Wow. What a beautiful setup. They're showing the replay right now. He throws a left straight. Arosa slips that. And then that left kick follows. And that lands more cleanly than I first saw it. On the replay, lands flush right on the chin of Arosa. Knocks him off his feet immediately. Then a right hook, left hook, upstairs. Herb Dean gets in the way. And it's over. Left straight misses, but he follows up with the left kick upstairs. The crowd went crazy. Caceres follows up with some punches, and just Arosa just completely gone. What a finish by Caceres, and we hit again. And we hit again. Wow. I think Caceres was saying called it. Wow. What a performance by Alex Caceres. He gets it done a lot faster than I imagined. Yo, Merchant in the building. What's good, Bruce? Danny Burns says, let's go for a black Bruce Lee. Love this guy's style. Wish he could wrestle with that. Usually in good fights. He always is, man. And he was an underdog, a plus 140 tonight. And he gets it done. Tagged you on Instagram. All right, bet. I'm going to check it in a second. That kick, bro. Hito, come on. Bro, we're running up that account, ladies and gentlemen. We're running up that account. Another right. I had Dober. I had Caceres for the main event. I'll tell you the rest of it. I have Dober, Caceres. They both hit. I got Bazi. The Saryukin and Ismagulov is such a tough fight to call. I'm telling you, Ismagulov might surprise us, but I'm going to go Saryukin, and then I got Cannonier. So there you have my picks. So then people can't say I switched up later. Let's see what Hito tagged us in. I didn't get a notification. Oh, here it is. TV volume off, commentary on. Bro, my freaking guy, man. My freaking guy, Hito. Always showing love, guys. Thank you so much, Hito. I just reposted that. I appreciate that, man. I'm telling you, man, it's all word of mouth. That's how we get started. He was off balance, too. He threw that left straight, missed wide. But it was so smooth because it was almost like you wouldn't have expected him to follow up with that left leg kick after missing so widely with that left straight. They show each other love. What a fight. Bruce Leroy. And he won me some, bro. We're running this account up. Freaking. I'm going to get this account to $1,000 eventually, starting with like 150 or whatever we started with. Let's go. Let's go. He gets it done again, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight. It's all a journey, says Caceres. We're all one. We're all free. We're all human. There's no separation. And I just realized that. Every day he says he realizes it.
I love your approach. You're like,
Caceres is just smiling. Do you feel that's a major weapon for you? How playful you are? He says, I'm scared. I'm not calm. I just heard a quote before, and it really hits home. You always just have to have honor and hope for courage. Courage won't always be there, but if you're honorable, at least you'll do the right thing. Wow. What a performance by Caceres. He threw a big left hand, misses it. Wow. That kick landed so beautifully after missing so widely with that left kick. Super off balance. Gets it. Wow. Impressed. What a beautiful kick, man. That might be knockout of the night, maybe in fight of the night, depending on what other performances we get. That Dober fight might have been as well, too. That was a beautiful left hook by Dober. Let's see who gets performance of the night bonus. Caceres' first round knockout, man. Beautiful. He always has a message to a higher power. Says the commentators. What a performance. Wow. Wow. Impressed, man. Impressed. Leg kick was delayed. Super delayed, bro. Super delayed. Let me know your guys' picks for tonight. I told you guys I had Caceres, and he gets it done. Caceres is such a good underdog to bet on. Like, he wins a lot of fights that a lot of people count him out on, so it's pretty impressive. He was on a beautiful win streak as well too before losing to Sadiq, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I'll tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen. Caceres was, yeah, he was on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He was on a 6-fight win streak, and then he fought Sadiq and lost. But he was on a roll. He was on a roll. What a performance, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, guys, if you're here, Amir Albazi versus Alessandro Costa. I didn't put money on this, but I have Amir winning tonight. Let me know who you guys have. Then after that, Saryukin versus Ismagulov. Then the main event, where right there, that co-main, Saryukin, could be a main event versus Ismagulov. Then Jared Cannonier and Sean Strickland to end the night. Keep it locked. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already, ladies and gentlemen. I have Amir. Horizon. Afro Samurai says uplight. What a performance, man. At that weight, made it halfway to his fist, then went straight to that kick. Exactly, uplight. He loaded up on that kick, too, after missing wide. Beautiful fight planned by Caceres Cole. Amir gets a W. I have it the same way as well. Let's go. What a fight, ladies and gentlemen. In the meantime, guys, let's talk a little bit Cannonier and Strickland, guys. Let's talk and get right to that fight. Jared Cannonier, 15-6. His last fight, he lost to Adesanya by unanimous decision. A lot of people weren't happy about the entertainment value of that fight. He beat Derek Brunson, right? Which was an impressive knockout. Round number 2, Brunson looked completely tired. They were just showing highlights of that on YouTube, on the UFC fight channel. And he dominated Brunson. He loses to Adesanya. A pretty underwhelming as far as entertainment fight. But Adesanya gets a unanimous decision win. But all that to say, he's fighting Sean Strickland, and Sean Strickland hasn't had the same level of opponents. Jack Hermanson he beat, and Hermanson looked good after that fight against Chris Curtis. But Hermanson isn't the same as an Adesanya or Brunson, right? Then Sean Strickland goes against Alex Pereira, and he loses pretty quickly with 2 minutes and 36 seconds of the first round. He loses by a beautiful, I believe it was a left hook. I believe it was a left hook over the top by by Pereira. And then he followed up with a straight right hand. But after seeing what Pereira did to Adesanya, you can tell Pereira's here to stay. You can't really blame Sean Strickland as far as getting put out by left hook. I still think he's going to have a solid chin. I don't think he's going to be easy to put away. I think he's still going to walk forward. I think he's an old dog that you can't teach new tricks, and you can't tell him to be patient. I think he's going to walk forward and try to land that jab. And for that reason, I think Cannonier is going to be able to find openings himself and land maybe a big head kick, maybe a big straight right hand down the middle. I have Cannonier winning the fight tonight. I'm going to say he finishes it by the second round. Let me know your guys' predictions. As far as the votes, you guys voted. Drum roll, looking for it now. You guys voted 61% for Cannonier, 39% for Sean Strickland after 28 votes. We're almost at 20 thumbs up, guys. So if you haven't already hit the thumbs up, helps the channel out immensely. Who do you guys have winning in the main event, and what does it mean for either fighter if they get the dub, whether it's Cannonier or whether it's Strickland? What do you think happens with both fighters? Cannonier's in a weird place because he lost to Adesanya, and Adesanya lost to Pereira. But if you look at the rankings of the UFC in the middleweight division, with Adesanya being #1 contender, Alex Pereira being the champion, you have Whitaker at #2, Cannonier at #3, Marvin Vettori at #4, and Derek Brunson at #5. Sean Strickland is #7, so right under Paulo Costa. Is there any other name that's climbing up the ranks that you feel is a strong contender for the title? For example, if Pereira beats Adesanya again, I might want to see Whitaker versus Pereira. We'll see what happens. Imamov is around as well too. Duplessis got a win, but it wasn't that impressive to me against a Darren Till that we saw last week, right? Darren Till went down 5 spots. Jeez. Kelvin Gastelum is #13. Chris Curtis had a strong performance against Joaquin Buckley, and he's #14. But is there any name that really excites you guys. Maybe even a Hamza Shemaev going up in weight. He's ranked number 3 in the welterweight division. Maybe he goes up. We'll see what happens if that's the case. But this division is in an interesting spot right now. Up next, guys, if you guys are just still waiting for it, up next will be Amir Albazi and Alessandro Costa. Then Saryukin versus Ismagulov. Jared got that fight easy. I don't know if it'll be easy. I just think he's going to be able to find the mark maybe that pretty easily. And that maybe discourages Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland has some of the funniest like pre-fight press conferences though and interviews. It's hilarious. Maybe Strickland wanted to get KO'd his last fight. I don't think that was the case. I'll never bet on someone born before 85, says he. Cannonier by absolute manslaughter, says Stephen. Patty, what round? Patty 31. Cannonier also averages, says Hito, less than half the significant strikes than Strickland. Interesting. Strickland defense takedowns 85% of the time. If it stays on their feet, Strickland wins all day. I just think Cannonier is going to have that power component that he's going to be able to land pretty big and hurt Strickland, in my opinion. Remember, he came down from heavyweight. He's a big middleweight. And he looks chiseled at 185, man. It's pretty crazy. Cole says, I find it difficult to see a clear path for Jared and Sean. They are essentially roadkill. Yeah, it's going to be a car accident waiting to happen the way that Michael Chandler says it. I don't think Izzy will fight anytime soon. I feel like Pereira will fight someone that next. Maybe. Oh, so you don't think the immediate rematch happens, Horizon? That's an interesting take. For some reason, I believe it doesn't seem like the Leon Edwards versus Kamaru Usman fight is gonna happen immediately. The trilogy fight, but I believed. Just won some money on Caceres. Let's get it. He's also a dinosaur, says Hito. If you're speaking of Usman has like really bad knees as well too. He's up there in age. Who did you say, Hito? If you want to refresh my memory, did you have Teofimo Lopez winning that fight? Guys, give me 1 second. In the meantime, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Albazi versus Costa. Oh my God, let's get it. No, I said either way. Got you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, rewatching it, man. I thought Sandor Martin won it, but man, I was a big fan of Teofimo before, bro. Like when he beat Lomachenko, I was pretty damn impressed. To see the downfall after that is just absolutely insane. Not downfall because I guess he won, but I mean mentally, you know what I mean? After losing to Cambosos, beating Martin, but it being debatable, him saying, do I still have it? Do I still got it? You know? It's hard to say where he goes from here as far as after beating Martin. If he's still able to make 140, it's going to get quite interesting. He might have to go up to like 147. So I don't know. It's tough for Teofimo. Round 1 possibly, says Stephen Patty. Up next, guys. The very next fight will be Amir Albazi versus Costa. Then after that, Saryukin versus Ismagulov. And then the main event, Cannonier versus Strickland, is a pretty interesting fight. Last UFC card of the year, which is quite interesting. Let's see how we keep up with content. Let's see how we choose to approach that. But guys, up next, Albazi, 29 years old, Costa, 26. This fight will be up next. 5'5" is Albazi. 5'4" is Costa. The reach advantage, 1-inch reach advantage goes for Albazi. I'm going to win some money there, says Hito. Yo, here's my sleeper pick. Loma beats Haney. Nah, I don't even know what they will do odds-wise. Maybe they'll make Haney the favorite because Loma's a smaller 130-pounder and he's up there in age. I don't know, man. And listen again. I've said this before. I was a big Loma fan, but Haney at 130 just might be a little bit too big for Loma. Alex lowered the durability of Strickland's chin. Facts. Something to think on. Yeah, I mean, a lot of fighters when they get put out cold like that, they don't come back the same as far as their chin, right? Like we've never seen Max Holloway get completely put out. That's why his chin is still like unquestionable. But if he ever did, then you would say, listen, he's been put out before. Let's see what happens. Tony Ferguson, same thing. After that Gaethje fight was completely different. It took something off of him, right? So let's see if Sean Strickland is the same way. Seems like the gym's punching back for better fighters, says Danny Burns. Here we go. Round number 1 between Albazi and Costa of a Schedule 3. Number 8 ranked fighter, Albazi. Alessandro Costa backing off, and here we go. Round number 1, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. We're almost at what, 20 thumbs up? Yes, we hit 20 thumbs up. Let's go. Let's get to 30. Both fighters starting out slow. Albazi being patient, not letting his hands go just yet. Neither is Costa here in the first round. Albazi trying to walk forward. Feigning. Barney says, New Zealand, apologies for late arrival. You're all good, bro. It's going to be combat commentary on the planet. Cannonier on rebound after Izzy surprisingly wins. I'm with you there. Beta Quest, he caught that hook coming in and dropped a tip in the ref's pocket to get a free knockdown, says Beta. Bro, that was just frustrating. That should have been scored a knockdown, man. But these referees get influenced by the stars in the sport. It's pretty clear. It's pretty obvious. Throw a punch already. Yeah, this fight so far, like a minute and 20 seconds in. A minute and 20 seconds in are both working very slowly. Albazi lands a stiff jab down the middle. Feigning is Costa. Overhand right thrown by Costa, not quite landing. Both being very hesitant to let their hands go. Counter jab thrown by Costa, just missing as well too. Both fighters not really finding the mark here in this flyweight bout. Jab to the body lands for Albazi. Strong jab thrown by Costa upstairs. Just touches the gloves, but a nice right hand down the middle sneaks in for Costa. Finally, some action here, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to put the timer. I'll do that afterwards. Nice left hook over the top for Costa as well. Takedown attempt for Albazi. Costa against the cage. Defending, has an underhook on the right side. Let's see if Albazi is able to level change here and get the takedown. But for now, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Albazi versus Costa. Excuse me. Costa being patient. Selling off for the takedown is Albazi. Trying to lock the hands under the leg for a single leg. Costa does a great job and gets away from the fence. Here we go. Round number 1. Both fighters back in the center of the octagon. Overhand right thrown by Costa. This time just missing. That's a leg kick for Costa, just missing as well. Jab upstairs does land for Costa. Strong jab thrown by Albazi. Just touches the glove of Costa. Fading a bit is Costa. Backing off just a bit. Outside leg kick lands for Costa. Overhand right thrown by Albazi. That misses. Albazi's freaking looks strong as hell, bro. Chiseled. Flyweight bout. 1 minute and 25 seconds left on the clock. Albazi walking forward. Overhand right partially lands for Costa. Costa smiles at him. Here we go. Left hook thrown by Costa, just missing. Nice overhand right lands for Costa. Costa, not that much success, but a little bit here in the first round. Good takedown attempt again for Costa. Let's see if Albazi is able to feint those takedowns. Level change and then use that to land the big strike. Double jab just touches the gloves of Costa. Under a minute left here, guys, in the first round. Pretty uneventful first round between both fighters in Albazi and Costa. Nice short left hook lands for Costa. Double jab thrown by Albazi. Albazi having a tough time landing clean strikes. Beautiful inside leg kick does land for Albazi. Costa walking forward. Costa being patient. 15 seconds left on the clock. 1-2 thrown by Costa, just missing.
Second round will look a lot different.
Jab thrown by Costa, missing again. Few seconds left on the clock. Straight right hand to the body, lands for Costa. Flying knee thrown by Costa, this time just missing. Round number 1 is over. It touched gloves. Pretty interesting first round. I might have to go Costa there. I might have to go Costa in that first round. Landed more strikes. Albazi not that busy with his hands. Going for a takedown was unsuccessful. Costa doing a good job. Everyone lost his round, including the fans. Pretty boring first round, to say the least, Hito. Pretty boring. You guys heard the news about UFC 286? I can't wait for that one. UFC 286 to be determined, but I forget. They were talking about some crazy fights for that card, if you guys heard about it. Oh, here we go. Round number 2 underway shortly, ladies and gentlemen. What if they do Masvidal, Leon Edwards, bro? What if they go with that? Are you guys pissed off about that, or are you guys okay with that decision? Here we go. Round number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, nice right hand over the top. Lands for Costa as we start with round number 2. Another right hook for Costa. Costa now starting out quickly here. Outside leg kick lands for Albazi. Both fighters looking to be a little bit more aggressive here in the second round after an uneventful first round that a lot of people weren't happy with. Albazi knocks him down. Albazi now in close guard on top.
Let him down.
Albazi on top of Costa. A lot of time left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. The big strike that Albazi was looking for finally lands it. I want to see 2-piece and a soda. You do want to see the Masvidal. Listen, I'm not against it. Leon deserves the quote unquote red panty night as far as money, because Masvidal is gonna sell well and is not as hard of a fight as Usman. I think Leon wins that fight. Imagine Masvidal wins and finds himself with the title somehow. I don't mind that fight at all. But top ranked fights have a built-in Bob package to the ref, so his fighter gets a W. Listen, that should have been 2 knockdowns for Martin, 0 for Teofimo. That says a lot. It's a little bit frustrating being a boxing fan, to say the least, bro. What Beta said about Dana and Bob Arum. Listen, he's learning quite well, bro. Listen, because the whole... I'm not saying they're fixing fights in the UFC. I'm saying I don't know how Patty won that fight. And the interesting thing about that is that John McCarthy, the referee, his son, Big John's son, was a referee. I mean, was a judge in that fight. Doug Crosby being investigated, not for that fight, but because of the 50-45 card that he gave to the losing fighter, which was pretty crazy. Doug Crosby, and then he traveled from, like, I don't know, Connecticut to Las Vegas, something crazy. I saw the link you sent me on Instagram, Beta. So quite interesting to see what happens with the judging criteria, and just, I don't know, man. Some bad decisions were made. You see Sean O'Malley versus Piotr Jan. There have been some bad decisions. John Carson says if UFC can't do Leon versus Kamaru, why not do Leon versus Hamza? I don't mind that either. I don't know why we're hearing more rumors of the Masvidal fight. Maybe because Hamza is I don't know. Why wouldn't you do Hamza? That's a good question. Did Hamza missed weight in his last fight, right? And still got the win against Nate. So yeah, I believe. I don't know if that is maybe why they're hesitant in not giving him the title shot. Whether that makes any sense, I'm not sure. After him beating Kevin Holland, I'm sorry. He did beat Gilbert Burns. He's on a 6-fight win streak, so I don't know. MillerDC with us on the electric skateboard day in New Zealand, riding with us. Inoue, let's go. Inoue versus first black fighter. Your thoughts, sir? The greater the presence of gambling in UFC, the greater the potential for fixed fights and betting. Are you speaking of Naoya Inoue? Because he is the future. A lot of people have him as a fighter of the year as well, too. Leon deserves a payday. Given the Masvidal fight, big right hand for Albazi. Costa on the bottom. Right elbow from the bottom for Costa. Right hook to the head for Albazi here. 20 seconds left on the clock. Now, Oya, man, he's pound for pound. He's up there. What do they have him on the rankings as far as pound for pound? Down, right? Now, Oya's special, man. I remember his fights with Nonito Donaire, how he took out a legend. Now, Oya definitely is the future. We'll be going to round number 3 shortly, ladies and gentlemen. And then after that, a fight that I'm extremely excited for between Saryukian and Ismagulov will be after this, guys. So keep it locked. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Let's be real. Do you think Hamza versus Kobe is going to happen? Kobe ain't accepting it. Will Kobe... Listen, Hamza looked at human against Gilbert Burns. I don't know if that makes more fighters excited to maybe fight him and take some of his popularity. I'm trying to think of... I don't know, man, because Kobe's wrestling is pretty good. He's just not as strong as Hamza. I don't know. It's tough to say because Kobe has been pretty quiet after the whole Masvidal fight outside of the octagon. It's tough to say. It's tough to say, Carson. I think the fight that they're gonna make, if Usman is not available, I think it's gonna be Masvidal. People might not like it, but they do have that beef. It'll be a grudge match. Maybe they don't want Hamza to get the title shot quite just yet. I could see it being Masvidal. Why shouldn't Hamza not get it? I don't know. He is on a 6-fight win streak, but I don't know. Maybe they'll feel like if Hamza's going to blow past Leon because of the wrestling, it won't be that exciting of a fight. I'm just trying to think as I imagine they would. Last round between Albazi and Costa. Nice left hook to the body for Costa. Jab to the body lands for Albazi. Good second round for Albazi. You could say it's 1-1 going into the third. Maybe 2-0 Albazi. Nice right front kick lands for Amir. Inside leg kick lands flush for Albazi. Takedown and Amir gets a strong double leg. He lands on top in closed guard, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We saw the work that he put in from on top in round number 2. Let's see if he's able to continue that here in the third round. Amir Albazi has taken all 4 of his opponents down. Because he got to get the squeeze out of a pay-per-view Masvidal before he retires. There you go. There you go, Hito. Look, here's going to be the storyline. Jorge fights Leon. Jorge beats Leon. I don't know. It could happen. If it just stays striking, Masvidal maybe has a good chance, as crazy as that sounds. Jorge and Hamza fight. Then Hamza wins and Jorge retires. I am Vince McMahon Jr., says Hito. The problem with your story is that Masvidal has to beat Leon first, and I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. Overhand right thrown by Costa doesn't quite land. I wonder if I should try covering these fights without listening to the commentary, because sometimes they get a little annoying. So far, they haven't been, though. I like Dominic Cruz and Paul Felder. Big right hand for Amir, and it's over. It's over. What a big shot that landed in the third round. I went to go scratch my eye. Jesus. He might have broke his nose with that shot. Wow. Let me see. Yep, it was a right uppercut. Right uppercut, right on the chin. Right uppercut, right on the chin. Then a right hand, then a left hand. Wow. Just devastated Costa with that right uppercut. Then he lands a right hand afterwards and a left straight. Keith Peterson jumps in. Wow, what a right uppercut. Damn, Albazi has some power in those hands. Then he lands a left straight down the middle. Jesus. Jesus. Good stoppage. I really thought Burns versus Masvidal would have happened. And yeah, that was weird that didn't happen as well either, man. That was a little frustrating, right? And if Masvidal were to beat Burns, I wouldn't be upset with him getting a shot at the title. Listen, that would have been a good fight, but I think Gilbert Burns, I got to look up the quote. I believe Gilbert Burns made a statement that Masvidal rejected the fight or something like that. Don't know how true that is, but I would have to look into it a bit more. We got to make more content, guys, so maybe that's on the way with like those little storylines and talking about them. I wouldn't be surprised. Yep. It's over, says Hito. What a right hand. Jesus, bro. Thank God this fight is over. Carson wasn't a fan of it as well, Hito. Albazi versus Costa. It was a little boring in the beginning. Masvidal won't take Burns, not enough money. I think he's interested only in like the big fights as far as like on paper. Maybe Gilbert Burns doesn't push the needle as much as he would like. Masvidal doesn't have that much leverage though, because what is he on is he on like a 3-fight losing streak? He's on Kamaru Usman, Covington. Yes, granted he did fight. Listen, I try to be as unbiased as possible. He has been fighting the best. Usman twice and then Covington. Covington, if it wasn't for Usman, would be the champion, right? I think that's fair to say. That first fight was stopped early, in my opinion. I will say as well too. And that second fight was debatable. So you could say, listen, Masvidal fought the best. He deserves a big fight like Leon, but 3 fights in a row losing, I don't know. What a fight between Albazi landing that big shot. Wow. At least he KO'd him. Yeah, we are running up this account, bro. Oh my God. We get another win. We get another one. Do you guys see it? See this right here, guys? We started with like a $150 account, something like that. 120, 150. I don't know. Day win loss. We're up $102 today, guys. And balance. Look at guys. I'm sorry. I gotta flex a little bit, guys. All I need now is for what are my open bets? I think I got one left. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna hit this, but I took a little gamble, $13.50 to win 27. That's not bad. For Saryukin versus Ismagulov to end under 2.5 rounds. I don't think that'll happen, but we shall see. But what I do believe is going to happen is this Cannonier versus Strickland. I might be wrong on both of these fights, because if we look at the next fights, we've been right so far. Drew Dober, Caceres, and Amir. I feel like, listen, I can't run hot this long, right? So maybe I get the Saryukin fight wrong and Ismagulov wins. I don't know. Something has to go wrong eventually, right? So, but what if we hit another 5 in a row, man? We're just on fire. We're just on fire. Let's see what happens. If Nate could rock Leon Edwards, imagine what Masvidal could do if he rocked. Especially if Leon doesn't make some fighting out of the clinch, some takedowns. You're absolutely right. Edwards did take down Usman. I don't know if that means he takes down Masvidal as well too, but if it's just a pure striking match, as crazy as it sounds, man, styles make fights. Some people might say, oh, Masvidal lost his last 3. He has no chance against Edwards. Strictly striking, Masvidal actually has a good chance. I would say Leon Edwards should be maybe like a minus 165, a minus 185. But even then, he has pay-per-view leverage. Great point. Great point. I'll admit. That was a good point. That is a leverage that you can't have in the UFC, and he does have that. Just like Patty has that as well too. You got to give him credit for that. Although he's not like a top 15 caliber fighter, and I know that almost sounds like I went straight to hating, but all that to say, like, Patty has leverage as far as he could maybe, in a sense, pick his fights because people want to watch him fight. Just like Sean O'Malley had it early in his career as well too. Imagine Sean O'Malley neglected a Frankie Edgar fight pretty early in his career, and that fight was supposed to be in Madison Square Garden. He didn't take that fight simply because, paraphrasing, Sean O'Malley saying, they take too many taxes out in New York. I don't want this fight. I'm still healing, I believe, from a hand injury, or it was some kind of injury. I think it was a hand injury. I'm still healing from an injury. I don't want to fight Frankie Edgar in New York. They take too many taxes out. And because he's as big of a star as he is, he was able to leverage that and not take a fight and not be punished for it. I think Burns versus Neil Magny next in Brazil card. I really wanted Burns to get a big fight. Neil Magny looked it quite well in his last fight as well too. So that wouldn't be a bad fight to see. What makes the most sense?
Welcome to my club.
Let's go, Aaron Yeomans. Thank you for subscribing. I hope I pronounced your name right. Guys, if you guys heard that alert, whose voice was that? If you guys know, I'll be impressed. Kamar versus Hamza or Hamza versus Masvidal. I think Hamza blows right past Masvidal, takes him down, chokes him out pretty quickly, I think. Just stylistically. Nate should have finished Edwards. He wanted to point at him after landing the big, I think it was like an overhand left, and he landed that a little bit too late. What's the card for UFC 284? Makhachev versus Volkanovski. That's right. Yair Rodriguez versus Josh Emmett. Where, listen, Volkanovski, I'm glad he's going up. Some people didn't like it, but there's nobody for him in the featherweight division. Somebody by the name of Trey Melton thought that Bryce Mitchell would create problems for Volkanovski. You saw what Ilya Topuria did, which we were right about again as well too. But I wonder who else they add to that card. Robert Whittaker versus Costas on that preliminary card. Wow. That's a good, wow. Well, Volkanovski, it almost sounds like a dumb question, but will he do better than Oliveira? I would say yes. If we didn't see Oliveira and Makhachev fight, who would we have thought would have had a better chance against Makhachev? Is Oliveira, of course, but Volkanovski might be small for Makhachev. I don't know. Volkanovski says he's hard to take down and he's going to present some problems for Islam Makhachev. Volkanovski's a little bit scary in his striking too if he's able to defend those takedowns. I just think going up, Islam Makhachev is going to be stronger. He's not a bad striker himself too, fighting out of the southpaw stance. I think Makhachev is going to take it down to the canvas pretty quickly and hurt Volkanovski. We're almost at 6,900 subscribers. Let me see. 6,896. So 4 more. Let's get it, guys. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Up next will be the co-main event, Saryukin versus Ismagulov. Islam and Volk. That's right. Rest in peace, Tony says. Horizon. Carson says, I think Volk should have stayed at featherweight. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Listen, I feel you, but listen, I'm gonna look quickly at the featherweight rankings. Max Holloway, he already ran through. Yair Rodriguez, he beats him. Ortega, he beat him. Man, imagine if Ortega actually got that choke. He was like inches away, seconds away maybe from getting that. Arnold Allen, Josh Emmett, Korean Zombie, Cater, Shikadze, maybe Topuria, but Topuria should take his time. I hope he doesn't rush. I hope he fights like a Giga or Cater next. I just think there's nobody in the featherweight division that you match him up with that sells well. Because he'll be a main event fight, right? Maybe, I don't know, maybe a co-main, but there's just nothing for him there. It almost seems like the Adesanya situation again, where Adesanya went to fight Blachowicz. There was nobody really out there in his division. He was lapping the division, beating Cannonier, Brunson, Costa, Whitaker. There was no one there, so he went up. I think Volkanovski's doing the same thing, but I think Adesanya going up and fighting Blachowicz is not the same as Volkanovski going up and fighting Islam Makhachev. And by that, I mean, I think Adesanya had a real chance. He was just a bit small for the division. Jan Blachowicz was able to take him down and kind of lay on him, a little bit of ground and pound. Nothing too spectacular, but was able to get a win. This Makhachev at 155, man. I know Fiziev is on his way up, Saryukian, Gamrot, Beneil Dariush. But geez, do we see anybody beating Islam Makhachev anytime soon? You guys let me know, but I'll pull up the rankings for you guys. Look, guys, we could take a quick peek at it. Oliveira, Poirier, Gaethje, Dariush, Chandler, Fiziev, Gamrot, RDA, Jalen Turner, Dan Hooker. We saw what happened there. Ismagulov, Moicano, which was pretty impressive in his last fight. I think it's safe to say there's nobody really out there. Maybe, but I get it. Oh, I gotta be careful. Jesus Christ, I don't want to get banned. Saryukin is having a tough fight here with Ismagulov as well too. Co-main is about to commence, guys. If you're just getting here, and then the main event, guys. Keep it locked. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Let's get it. Fiziev says Fiziev is a good one if he could stop the takedowns. I don't know, because striking wise, yeah, Fiziev measures up pretty well. 07. Horizon says, honestly, UFC ain't what it was. I feel all the great fighters died in 2017. We have a couple left, but they only fight every year. Maybe they aren't as active as back then, right? I do think there's a lot of good stars in the UFC. 2017 is around where Conor had the UFC jumping, which we'll see if that and Chandler happens next. I made a short on that just today. Yeah, I don't know, man. As far as what you do, tough to say. Tough to say for Conor, but I like the Michael Chandler fight personally. That's just me. I actually like the Conor fight. This is a short I just made recently that if you guys want to check that out, hit the thumbs up over there or whatever, but it's only 30 seconds. Where Chandler believes is going to be happening at 170. We saw that Conor McGregor blew up in weight. So he's probably right. It's probably going to happen at 170. Ismagulov making his way to the octagon, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's going to be a good fight. We might be due for an upset. I still have Saryukian winning, but we might be due for an upset. We shall see. No, I don't think you're crazy at all, Carson. Not at all. In fact, damn, 19-fight win streak by Ismagulov. He's going to go double digits if he wins tonight. I'm telling you, we might be due for an upset. I have Saryukian winning, but we might be due for an upset. I think it could go either way. I would even say, let's say Michael Chandler is a minus, I don't know, 150 or anything over that, Carson. Why not bet on him? Why not? If he lands that left straight down the middle, could get interesting. That's another thing. If I knew that Chandler was going to use his wrestling and kind of try to tire out Conor McGregor, then I would say Chandler. I would even feel confident in betting Chandler. But because Chandler likes to stand in the middle and trade because he wants to entertain the fans, and in a sense, I could respect that. But in a sense, if you're just trying to win, you got to be able to use all your tools. But Chandler, again, if he wanted to beat Dustin Poirier, not even the Dustin Poirier fight so much. Maybe Poirier would have won that fight anyways. But if he wanted to beat Justin Gaethje, I think he had all the tools to do so. But because he wanted to stand and bang with him, he paid for it. And if he tries to do that with Conor and Conor lands that left straight down the middle, it could get pretty dangerous. Ryan Forrest, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome. So no, I don't think it's crazy at all, Carson. I don't know. I might even have Conor as well too. It's just the long layoffs that get me with Conor, being out for so long. I don't know how he comes back after that surgery. He's out of the USADA pool, so it'll be probably about 6 months before he makes his way back. I don't know. It's tough. And all that time off where Chandler has been pretty active. Taking a decent amount of punishment as well, too, for Chandler. Won 5 of his last 6 fights is Tsarukyan. 3rd largest significant strike differential among active UFC lightweights. Tied for 5th most takedowns in a UFC lightweight fight with 10. Tsarukyan making his way to the octagon. Miller, what's next for Jake Paul after he fights KSI? Does Jake continue fighting after a win or a loss? I think KSI versus Dylan Dennis is going to happen next, right? Are they going to give Jake Paul the KSI fight? I don't know who Jake Paul fights. Maybe he still gets a Nate Diaz fight, and people might be interested in that. I'm trying to think of other celebrities or fighters that we might like to see him fight. I would like to see him fight a professional boxer, but they probably just don't sell as well. If it's not Nate Diaz, you caught me there, man. If anybody has any suggestions on who Paul would fight that will gain him some respect, let me know. I can't really think of anybody right now, Risky. I'm sorry to disappoint you. You really caught me off guard. I don't know. Maybe Nate Diaz, because Nate Diaz is a big name. I know he's up there in age, but people will tune into that fight, Risky. That's about the only name I could think of right now. I don't want to see Conor fight anymore the way he got manhandled by Dustin. I want to see him fight one more time. And if he loses, maybe should call it quits. But I do want to see him fight again. Thank you so much, Ryan Forrest. I appreciate that a lot, man. Thank you so much for coming through. I want Jake Paul versus Canelo. I do not want that, Risky. Just to be quite honest, on my end, I think it gets very ugly for Jake Paul. Not only that, in my opinion, I just think that's a tough fight for him. I think that's a really, really tough fight for Jake Paul, and not yet. Even though Jake Paul's bigger, right? I think he walks around maybe like at 205 or something like that. But I don't know. That's just tough for me to believe that Jake Paul has a good chance. I think he should still take his time. Whether people love him or hate him, he's arguing for more fighter pay. He's getting people like Amanda Serrano paid, right? The female fighter, the female Puerto Rican fighter. And I think he has good intentions. Is he a little bit looking out for himself too? Maybe. Thank you so much again, Ryan. Canelo damages JP. It shouldn't be sanctioned. Yeah, listen, I think it gets pretty dangerous. I honestly do believe that. I would be a little scared for Jake Paul if that happened. Imagine the combination that round number 1 out of a schedule 3. Here we go. This should be a good fight. Imagine that left hook to the body, then left uppercut combination that Canelo likes throwing, landing on Jake Paul. This fight is starting guns blazing. Here we go, guys. Round number 1. There's Ismagulov throwing a big left hook, not quite landing. Jab to the body lands for Ismagulov. Here we go. Round number 1 of a schedule 3, Tsarukyan versus Ismagulov. Co-main event before Jared Cannonier versus Sean Strickland. Nice outside leg kick lands for Tsarukyan. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tsarukyan walking forward. Looking for openings quickly here in the first round. Ismagulov circling to his left. He's on a 19-fight win streak. Jab to the body lands for Ismagulov. 1-1-2 thrown by Tsarukyan. Doesn't quite land. Left kick blocked by Ismagulov. Jab to the body lands for Damir Ismagulov. Overhand right thrown. Misses for Ismagulov. Number 9 ranked fighter Tsarukyan going for a takedown here for a double leg. And he gets it. Beautiful timing by Tsarukyan. Trying to climb above the legs. Beautiful takedown for Tsarukyan. Now climbing. Laces those legs. Now trying to reach out for that wrist control on the right side. Or on the right arm, but on the left side. Here we go. Wrapping the legs. Jake Paul versus Tyson Fury. Stop it, Risky. Here we go. Body lock for Tsarukyan. Ismagulov has to be careful here. Dragging him down. Going for a takedown. Ismagulov doing a good job getting back to his feet, but Saryukin still has the body lock. Takedown again for Saryukin. Bouncing back up to his feet is Ismagulov. Fighting the hands, trying to break the lock is Ismagulov. Saryukin glued to his back. A lot of time left, just under 3 minutes left on the clock. A double leg attempt again, but Saryukin not able to get it. Has a deep right on the hook. Ismagulov doing a great job. Got back to his feet, back against the cage. Here we go, 2 minutes and 37 seconds left on the clock. Outside leg trip attempt for Saryukin. At this point, I don't even care if Jones doesn't fight Ngannou. I just want to see him fight a heavyweight at this point. Francis Ngannou might be making his way out, according to multiple reports. Nice right hook to the head lands for Saryukin here in the first round. The only reason why I say I don't want to see Conor anymore because Dustin and Michael Conor will have to go through all of them to be a champion. That's too much damage for old man. Yeah, I don't think he fights for the title ever again, but I do think he has some entertaining fights still available to him and some big fights. But as far as fighting for the title, I don't think he really stands much of a chance against Islam Makhachev. I don't even know if he's going to be able to make that weight. And Ismagulov lands in top mount out of an attempt from Saryukin. Beautiful sweep for Saryukin. Now he climbs towards the back. Interesting co-main event fight here, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. 1 minute and 25 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Right underhook for Saryukin has Ismagulov against the cage. Outside leg trip attempt for Saryukin. Doesn't get it. Eventful first round, ladies and gentlemen. Saryukin holding him against the cage. Trying to wrestle still is Saryukin. Has the right underhook. Ismagulov trying to frame on that left hand. Just under a minute left here, guys, in the first round. Nice short elbow from the clinch lands for Saryukin. Blocking the legs is Saryukin. Trying to fish for an underhook. They break away. Here we go, guys. 40 seconds left on the clock. 1-2 thrown by Ismagulov. Just missing. Circling to his left is Saryukin. Nice overhand right lands for Ismagulov. Spinning back kick thrown by Saryukin. Just missing. Jab thrown by Ismagulov. Just touching the gloves. Nice short left hook lands for Saryukin. Left hook lands for Damir. Nice jab lands for Ismagulov again. Final 10 seconds left in the first round, ladies and gentlemen. Spinning back fist thrown by Saryukin doesn't land. Jab thrown by Ismagulov touches the gloves of Saryukin, and round #1 is over. We have ourselves a good fight, guys. Up next will be the main event between Cannonier and Sean Strickland, guys. Keep it locked. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Let's go. Eventful first round between both fighters. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. What an interesting first round. I put a little bet that this will end before 2.5 rounds, but I don't know if I'm going to hit. Pretty eventful first round, though, nonetheless. Keep it locked, guys. If you haven't already, round 2 will be underway shortly. I really did want the Jones versus Ngannou fight, Carson. I'm not going to lie, though. I did want that fight. And I'm still hopeful for it, Carson. Whether it's going to happen, I'm not sure. But I am pretty hopeful for it. Guys, main event will be underway shortly. Thank you for the 23 thumbs up. Let's get to 30. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Helps the channel out immensely. It's going to be a big year for us coming up, guys. Let's get it. I didn't mind seeing the wrestling, though, says Hito609. Who did you have winning that first round, Hito? Here we go. 1-2 thrown by Saryukin. Misses, but a beautiful left kick to the body lands for Saryukin. Outside leg kick thrown by Saryukin. This time just missing. Level changing a bit is Saryukin. Left kick to the body thrown by Ismagulov. Blocked by Saryukin. Head kick thrown by Saryukin. Just missing. Circling to his left is Saryukin. Nice jab to the body, lands for Ismagulov. Outside leg kick lands for Saryukin. Left kick to the body, thrown by Ismagulov, just missing. Nice jab by Saryukin. Inside leg kick lands for Saryukin. Here we go. Nice jab upstairs, lands for Ismagulov. Nice left hook lands for Ismagulov. Takedown attempt for Saryukin, and he gets it. Again, Saryukin, beautiful takedown exchange or transition, and here we go. Trying to get a leg in and go towards the back is Saryukin. Ismagulov defending. Had one hook, lets it go. Now Saryukin drags him down, trying to get a hook in. Has a seatbelt grip. Lets it go. Nice right hook to the head for Saryukin. Going for a single leg is Ismagulov. Hammer fist for Saryukin. Ismagulov does a good job bouncing back to his feet. Saryukin still has the body lock. Trying to fight the hands is Ismagulov. Double leg takedown attempt for Saryukin, and he gets it. Climbing towards the back. And now he has the hooks in. Saryukin on the back of Ismagulov. And now he's towards the back. Now he's going for the choke, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to get under the neck, guys, is Saryukin. Trying to dig under the neck. A lot of time left. 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Trying to lock up the choke. He might be under the neck. Beautiful job by Ismagulov defending. But Saryukin on the back of Ismagulov. Ismagulov defending, guys, but Saryukin on his back. Great job by Ismagulov. And Ismagulov gets back to his feet. Circling to his left is Saryukin. Nice overhand right by Ismagulov. Another takedown attempt for Saryukin. This time he doesn't get it. We have ourselves a fight, ladies and gentlemen. And another takedown for Saryukin. A lot of time left on the clock. Impressive work by Saryukin so far. And he's climbing towards the back yet again, but Ismagulov is back on his feet. Trying to fight the hands is Ismagulov. Nice short right elbow lands for Ismagulov. They break away. Back in the center of the octagon. Left hook thrown by Saryukin, just missing. Outside leg kick thrown by Ismagulov. That misses as well too. Under a minute left here, guys, in the second round. Overhand right thrown by Ismagulov, just missing. Saryukin trying to wrestle. Doesn't want to stay striking here with Ismagulov here in the second round. 40 seconds left. Left knee to the head. Partially landed for Saryukin there. Saryukin having a good second round as well too, Hito. Pretty eventful. Nice overhand right lands for Ismagulov. Saryukin has Ismagulov against the cage. Pretty impressed by Ismagulov and his ability to get back to his feet after being taken down. Not so easy to do against someone like Arman Saryukin. Saryukin still has that deep left underhook. Nice short elbow for excuse me, for Saryukin. And round number 2 is over. We'll be going to round number 3. We'll be going to round number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Saryukin looks impressive, but Ismagulov still game. And Ismagulov doesn't look, although spending a lot of time on the canvas, having his back taken and things of that nature. Besides that, Ismagulov does not look tired. I will say that. Sar is doing what he wants, though. Yeah, Saryukin is having his way, man. Arman is special. Demir, let's see if he's able to stop the takedowns here and land some big strikes, because he landed a couple, some overhand rights, some jabs. But I think it's safe to say he's down 2-0. So I wonder if his corner is telling him, like, listen, don't get taken down and you need a knockdown. I don't know what advice he's getting, because it sucks because they go to commercials, but we'll see. We'll find out shortly. Here we go, guys. Round number 3 in a matter of seconds, guys. Thank you for the support. Last UFC event of the year. Let's get it. Round number 3. Magulov versus Saryukin. Left kick to the body for Saryukin. Inside leg kick for Saryukin. Left kick to the body just misses for Saryukin. Blocked by Ismagulov. Takedown attempt. This time Ismagulov not allowing it. I think he's pretty hip to it. Saryukin walking forward. Nice strong jab down the middle. Right knee missing for Demir. Nice jab upstairs for Demir. A cup shot from Saryukin. Ismagulov taking his time. Let's see if it landed flush on the cup. It was. Left kick landed flush on the cup of Ismagulov. Demir taking his time. Referee just giving him a light warning. Here we go. Round number 3. We go back to round number 3. Here we go. Saryukin versus Magulov. Both fighters. Nice short left hook upstairs for Saryukin. Outside leg kick lands for Ismagulov. Nice jab for Saryukin. Head kick thrown by Saryukin, just missing. Jab lands for Saryukin. Takedown attempt for Saryukin again. Got the leg elevated. Beautiful takedown for Saryukin yet again. Climbing towards the back is Ismagulov. Trying to get under the neck. And he's fishing for the neck yet again. Saryukin on the back of Ismagulov yet again with 3 minutes and 28 seconds left on the clock. He still has a seatbelt grip. Ismagulov back to his feet. Fighting the hands, doing a great job of doing so. Circling towards towards Saryukin is Ismagulov back to his feet. Single leg takedown attempt again for Saryukin. And they break away. Here we go. Ismagulov still against the cage now. Ismagulov trying to break away. Deep left underhook on the left side for Saryukin. Saryukin fishing for underhook still. Shoulder strike from Saryukin here against the cage. A lot of time left, guys. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but I believe it's 2-0 for Saryukin. Ismagulov is going to have to break away from the clinch and make something happen for himself. Trying to frame against Saryukin is Ismagulov, fighting the wrist. Saryukin really heavy, though. Has a deep left underhook. And they break away. Here we go. Round number 3. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock. Overhand right thrown by Saryukin. This time missing. Right knee to the body. Lands for Ismagulov. A jab lands for Saryukin. It looks like his right eye is bothering Ismagulov. He keeps blinking with it. I don't know if it was a kick where a toe got in his face. I'm not sure. Left kick to the body. Lands for Saryukin. Saryukin backing off. Flying knee thrown by Ismagulov. Doesn't quite land. Nice short right uppercut lands for Ismagulov out of a combination. Takedown again for Saryukin attempt. Has the leg elevated. Outside leg trip. Saryukin gets it again. And climbing up the back is Saryukin again with 1 minute and 17 seconds left on the clock. He fished for submissions before. Wasn't able to get it. Will he be able to do so here in 1 minute and 13 seconds? Ismagulov fighting the hands. Saryukin trying to dig under the neck. Ismagulov defending. Remember, Ismagulov on a 19-fight win streak. Will Saryukin stop it here tonight? He's on the back, has both hooks in. Ismagulov trying to defend. 45 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Digging under the neck still. Saryukin still has the hooks. Cupping the shoulder with his left arm. Lets it go. Ismagulov doing a good job defending the choke. Just not able to get out of the position here. Saryukin now climbing towards the back again. Saryukin all over Ismagulov. Has both hooks in again. Saryukin is a dog, man. His pace almost reminds me of Kobe Covington a little bit. Just doesn't stop attacking the takedowns. Doesn't stop attacking the chokes. A second left. The fight is over, guys. We'll be going to a scorecard. And unless there's a robbery, which there's no way. Yeah, GG's. Hito, if we have this fight correct, we are 4 for 4 on the main event. Can you believe that? If you need any betting advice or anything like that, Hito, you let me know, because we're running hot. We're boiling right now, man. We're cooking with oil. I've been hot, man. Let's go. Decision up next between Saryukin and Ismagulov, and then the main event, guys, Jared Cannonier versus Sean Strickland will commence right after that, guys. Truly can't wait. Yeah, UFC 284, man, is looking nice. It's looking nice, man. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder what they add there. They're gonna have some options. UFC 283 is not that bad. I mean, Glover Teixeira, I don't know how you feel about him and Jamal Hill fighting for the vacant belt, but that'll be UFC 283, which will be January 21st. Figueiredo versus Moreno, another title fight, and Gilbert Burns versus Neil Magny on that same card. So not a bad card as well either. Brad Tavares is fighting there. Paul Craig, the submission specialist, is going to be fighting Johnny Walker, where people have mixed reviews on how they feel about Johnny Walker, but he'll be fighting at UFC 283. Mr. Grappleman, Saryukin was putting in work. I'll give him that. They're going to go to the scorecards. Winner by unanimous decision is Armin Saryukin. I have to refresh. Another W for Armin Saryukin. Man, the guy's a dog. He's a dog. First of all, I want to say thank you to all my coaches. Says Saryukin. Up next, guys, Cannonier. Cannonier versus Strickland up next, guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts for who you guys have winning. Let me look at the votes. After 36 votes, Cannonier 58%, Sean Strickland 42%. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. Glover versus Hill is too predictable. I got Glover wrecking him. If Hill doesn't catch him early, I could see Glover taking it to the ground, using his beautiful jiu-jitsu skill, and maybe potentially getting a submission. Jamal Hill's a scary striker, though. Hopefully I get top 5 next fight. This is the 7-fight win streak. I have a 7 straight win streak because I didn't lose against Gamrot, says Saryukin. I want to fight someone in top 5. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm here, says Saryukin. What a fight, ladies and gentlemen. That was a good fight. Saryukin really showed himself today and his skill against someone that was on a 19-fight win streak. And Saryukin did suffer a loss against Gamrot, but he felt he won that fight. So that's why he says he's on a 7-fight win streak. He wants a big name up next. We'll see who he gets, but he wants a top 5. He says, I need just one big fight. Caceres is also impressing us, being a plus 140. But Cole, yeah, I have to somewhat agree with you. I think Glover gets it done. I have a 2nd round KO, Beta. You have a 3rd round KO, so let's see what happens. So you can say thank you, UFC. Thank you, Dana White. Thank you, Sean Shelby. He says, thank you, everybody. Saryuki, man, looks special today. How does he fare against the top 5?
Congratulations. Let's hear it from
Saryukin looked quite impressive. I'm starting to get hungry. And I hope the sister-in-law wants something to eat because she's upstairs. Because if she does, I might order some wings tonight. Let's see. I'm a little bit hungry. You lost his ticket, right? Yeah, because I didn't get a submission. I only put $13 on it. But yeah, I had this fight ending in less than 2.5 rounds. But Saryukin wasn't able to get the choke. He had the opportunities. Bro, this slap thing, have you guys seen this? Have you guys seen this? Dana White is like, I might cover that. That might be something I want to do. Get on top of that early. Cover the sport early. Dana White looks excited for it. There's no skill involved. You just slap each other. I might want to cover it. These guys are savages. To just look at each other and slap each other. Bro, look at these slap. Oh my God. Power slap. When do they start that? Coming to TBS January 2023. We might cover that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. We're trying to cover everything we can. Is there anything going on in Bellator before the year ends? Or one championship Bellator schedule? Let's see. Bellator schedule 2022. No, I don't think so. December 9th, which, no, Stotts versus Sabatello happened already. No, nothing. I don't think nothing before Bellator. What about one championship? Sorry, guys, been a little bit under the weather lately, but thank you for all the new members, all the donations. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Also, as well, too. You guys showed out today. I appreciate you. January 13th and 14th. Besides that, nothing. What about BKFC? Do they have anything going on? And then I could check. Let me see. Saturday, December 10th. No, passed. Nothing else. The end of the year is pretty quiet. I don't know what I'm gonna do for content, but you guys can maybe give me some suggestions. The crazy man Sean Strickland will be up next versus Jared Cannonier. You know my pick. Let me know yours. That's how you know the UFC is dying, when they got Slap Show going. You think it's dying for real, Horizon? A lot of people aren't happy with the robberies and all that stuff. I got Ryan Garcia over tanked.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man.
Nobody agrees with you. Maybe Hito. Maybe Hito, actually. But stop it, Joe. Like, you come in here with a horrible take. It's pretty sad. They're supposed to fight. It looks like it's almost pretty much set in stone. But you know how boxing is, Joe. The slap thing is so bad for human health. It's just straight brain damage, bro. It's kind of crazy. Everyone will have CTE. Yeah. If you plan to have a long career in there, that's what comes with it, Hito. The whole drama with Harry is unusual, says Cole. Harry disappears into his wilderness for months unseen, then announces he's injured. Glover deserves better treatment. Glover didn't take the Ankalaev fight that was offered to him, or he didn't take the Jan Blachowicz fight. And in a weird way, it worked out for him perfectly, because maybe he loses to both of those fighters, right? I think he had a better chance against Blachowicz, but in a weird way, I thought he was going to get somewhat punished for not taking either of those fights. But now that fight ends in a split decision draw. Glover fights Jamal Hill for the vacant title. If anything, it worked out perfectly for him. Worked out perfectly, honestly. I am crying. Joe, I have that specifically for you. What are you talking about, Russell Westbrook? I have that specifically for you, because I know some nonsense will be uttered if you show up. Dream home or dream car? Easily a dream home. If I don't have to pay crazy taxes. Man, we can review all of these fights on Twitch. Just saying, there you go, Beta. Guys, go follow on Twitch. Me and Beta have a great time over there on Thursdays now. That's what we've been doing over there. We have like, I don't know, 2,000 something followers, I don't know. What do we have on Twitch? We have a nice number. We've been going ham on Twitch. It's been fun. Every Thursday, guys, we watch an interesting fight. I don't even know how much I got over there. Let's see. Let's see. We have 3.2K followers on Twitch. Let's go, guys. We're blowing up everywhere. Let's get it. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. A couple of the socials. Get me to 1,000 followers on Instagram. We're almost there too, guys. And I hate, follower this, follower that, but the more followers you have, the more sponsors we see, the more people are interested. It's just good for the channel, guys. It helps me out. So then we could do this full time. I love how your go-to says I'm sorry, man. You just you're just really loved out here, bro. What y'all play on Twitch? We watch fights on Twitch, Horizon. We watch fights. Ooh, that's a great idea as well, too, Beta. I gotta hit Avon. I haven't yet. I'll shoot him a text this weekend, whether it's tonight or tomorrow. That's my guy over there too. Guys, thank you also for all the new subscribers. Hito, thank you for the 5 and then the 20. Insane, bro. And then thank you for the 3 months, Hito. Thank you, Steve Williams, for becoming a member for 7 months. You guys are far too kind, man. Far too kind, guys. I like that, Beta. I like that idea a lot. I need to make it happen. Third highest significant strike rate in UFC middleweight history is Sean Strickland. 10 wins by knockout. Highest significant strike defense in UFC middleweight history with 69% is Sean Strickland. Speaking of Twitch, rest in peace, Twitch. Protect your mental health. Yeah, it's sad what happened with him. I don't know much about him. I heard what happened, though, and it's pretty sad. He was loved by a lot of people. It's sad to say, man. Really, really sad to say. Up next, guys, will be the main event. Sean Strickland versus Jared Cannonier. Let me know your guys' predictions. I see 39 votes and 56% is for Cannonier, 44% for Strickland. So almost pretty even. Do a twerk. Nah, can't do that. Nah, I won't do that under no circumstances, Horizon. I'm not Jordan Levitt. I'm sorry, Horizon. Can't do that. Miller, who you got, Francis or Jones? I don't know how I missed that. I have to go with... I'm going with Jones, man. Freak it. I'm going Jones. Sorry if I missed that. If I ever miss a message, guys, let me know because I read chat backwards for some reason. Making his way to the octagon is Jared Cannonier. Jared Cannonier making his way. You know what I'm going to start doing, guys? I had an idea. We're going to start wrapping our predictions on YouTube. Horrible idea or great idea? We're going to start wrapping our ideas on YouTube. My wife would kill me if I did that.
Shake your hand.
Beta Quest has become a member. Let's go. He's been a member for 12 months. He says, didn't even realize I made it a full year. Next month, I get my belt. Long live the future email champ in Beta Quest. And you're going to get some emojis soon as well too, Beta. So you're going to get specifically a Lord Farquhar one that was requested for you. So thank you to all my members. Let's go. You guys are interested. Is not what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? It's not mandatory, but if you do want to become a member of the channel and keep helping the stream and channel grow, because all that money we're going to throw right back into the stream. You see the link, become a member today. That sounded like such a commercial. I hate myself for that. Joe DeJesus says, don't act like Sean Strickland isn't one of the best middleweights in the UFC. He's going to kill Jared. Joe, if you're right, you're going to look good for the first time. You're going to get that, Beta. It's already in the works. I was supposed to have it for tonight, but I should have it pretty soon. So, guys, thank you for all the members, guys. Thank you. Let's see if he kills Jared. He might. I think Jared is going to knock him out in round 2. Not up for debate. Glacier Cherry is the best Gatorade. First fighter in UFC history to earn a knockout in 3 different weight classes. Jared Kent. That sounds scary in itself. Jared Cannonier. Tied for second most knockouts among active UFC middleweights with 4. He's about to make it 5. 7 first-round finishes. About to maybe make it 8. Is Jared Cannonier, the number 3 ranked fighter in the middleweight division. And guys, it is time, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We're almost at 6,900 subscribers. Drum roll. We are at 6,897. 3 more for 6,900. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Let's go. Cannonier to win by KO is a plus 250. Damn, do I have time to make a bet on that real quick? And just kind of, do I have time? I might not. Let me see if I could also get this bet in too. No. I don't think it's gonna let me. Log in. Let me see if I have some time. I might even throw that on there. Come on. I don't think I'm gonna have time. It's sad. Live betting. What's going on with the my bookie? Let's go. Come on. Our final fight of the year, guys. Jerry Cannonier. Some props. Let's see. No, don't have time to do so. And they don't have a knockout prop. You're lucky, Sean Strickland. I was gonna make more money off you, but unfortunately, I can't. I don't have time. You're lucky. Guys, up next, the main event. 7K sub soon. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Horizon. Thank you so much. Up next will be the main event. We're going to get to 10,000 in the year 2023. Trust it. Guaranteed. I have a strong feeling. Jared has the worst intro of all time, says he does. Let's go. You better spam too if you're a member. Let's get it. Oh, you got the belt. I don't know if you refresh it, but there it is. Blue Frost, how dare you forget the real GOAT. Strickland lost to the guy who knocked Izzy into the Shadow Realm. Will be easy work for Sean tonight, says Joe. We shall see. If Jared gets KO by Strickland, you twerk and you'll get... Nah, I'm good. Can't do that. Sorry. Apologize. How dare you forget the real GOAT. Let's get it. No BKFC. No BKFC, right? To end the nope, I guess not. Jared Cannonier 15-6, ladies and gentlemen, looking strong. Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier, guys. Up next is the main event. The last UFC bet of the year. Touch gloves. They touch gloves. And here we go. Round number 1 will be underway shortly, guys. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up. We are at 25 thumbs up. Let's get it to 30. If you're new here, hit the thumbs up. Doesn't cost you nothing. Helps me a lot. Here we go. Here we go. Round number 1. Do a laughing noise when someone gets KO'd. Got you. Fighting out of the southpaw stance is Cannonier. Going back to orthodox. Sean Strickland out of the orthodox stance as well. Cannonier wearing black. Sean Strickland wearing blue. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Feigning is Cannonier. Walking forward. Strong jab upstairs thrown by Sean Strickland. Just missing. 1-2 thrown by Cannonier. That misses as well. Feigning is Cannonier. Is it me or Cannonier looks a little bit bloated? I don't mean to look into things too deeply, but yo, Heath, I know you're watching. Am I tripping? Out of the southpaw stance is Cannonier. Throws a leg kick blocked by Sean Strickland. Nice left straight to the body lands for Cannonier. Outside leg kick for Cannonier. Sean Strickland backing off a lot. Not quite letting his hands go just yet. Sean Strickland being very hesitant. Throws a jab and lands it for Sean Strickland. Cannonier feigning a left hook. Doesn't quite let his hands go just yet. Nice strong jab lands for Sean Strickland again. That's one of his best tools. Let's see if he's able to use it here against Cannonier. Sean Strickland backing off a lot. Counter right hook lands for Cannonier. Nice short jab again for Sean Strickland. Right hook thrown by Cannonier. That misses. Cannonier walking forward, looking for openings, being the aggressor. Sean Strickland backing off, but he has landed a few jabs. Jab thrown again by Sean Strickland, but this time missing. Jab, then hook thrown by Sean Strickland. Doesn't quite land. Backs off. Cannonier walking forward. Nice jab again. Lands for Sean Strickland. Pawing with a jab. Throws a double jab. This time doesn't find the mark. Left hook thrown by Cannonier. Just missing as well too. And a right hook misses for Cannonier. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. Cannonier being the stalker. Left hook lands flush for Cannonier. Left kick to the body lands for Cannonier. Cannonier being the one walking forward, applying the pressure. Using a lot of head movement. Jab thrown by Sean Strickland, that missing. Double jab thrown by Cannonier, using it to try to close the distance. Nice left front kick, lands flush forward, Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland with the body lock, trying to use a takedown. Cannonier back to his feet, now trying to fight the hands. Is Cannonier. Sean Strickland trying to put his weight on Cannonier. Cannonier trying to fight the hands. Trying to fish through. Circling towards Sean Strickland. Doing a good job so far. Nice left hook to the head. Lands for Sean Strickland. Out of the clinch. Will Joe De Jesus be right? We shall see. Sean Strickland has the body lock. Left hook to the head for Sean Strickland. Cannonier breaks away. Here we go. Now he keeps walking forward. 1 minute and 22 seconds left on the clock. Good job by Cannonier to defend and get back to his feet. Outside leg kick lands flush for Cannonier. Left hook lands for Cannonier. Cannonier being very aggressive here in the first round. Feigning to the body is Cannonier, not letting his hands go just yet. It was a nice front kick that landed for Sean Strickland in the first round as well, too. Switching the southpaw stance is Cannonier. Head kick thrown by Cannonier, that misses. Fading to the body. Under a minute left here in the first round. Inside leg kick lands flush for Cannonier. Straight right hand just misses for Sean Strickland. Inside leg kick again for Cannonier. That got the attention of Sean Strickland as he backs up. Left hook thrown by Cannonier, this time missing. Trying to find the range. Nice overhand right for Sean Strickland, lands flush. 15 seconds left on the clock. Left hook thrown by Cannonier, this time missing. Loading up with that left hook. Sean Strickland backing off. Jab to the body for Cannonier. Round number 1 is over. That round to me pretty clearly was for Cannonier, landing the bigger strikes. Let's catch up with chat. Strickland lost to the guy. Yep, read that. Refresh the stream, and now I got my goal. Let's get it. Let's get it. The email champ in Beta Quest. Are you the first one with the belt? It might have been Zelme. I'm not sure. Guys, up next will be round number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, truly appreciate the ongoing support. #1 commentary channel on YouTube, goes without saying. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 2 will be underway shortly. Close round, but Jared 1-0. I have it Jared 1-0 as well, too. I have it Jared 1-0 as well. It's yeah, I thought it was man. I think I saw him with the belt. I know I saw someone, and I'm pretty sure it was him. That man has always been supporting me, man, since day one. Crazy. Up next, guys, will be round number 2 between Cannonier and Sean Strickland. Here we go. They touch gloves, and we go to round number 2. What's up, Bobby Horowitz? Welcome to the stream. Overhand right lands for Cannonier. Round number 2, guys. Nice jab lands for Sean Strickland. Left kick to the body misses. Cannonier Gets away as Sean Strickland catches it. Face of the body does Cannonier. Left hook and straight right hand thrown by Cannonier doesn't land. Sean Strickland being very hesitant. I don't know if this has to do with being knocked out in his last fight, so, you know, came in here with some butterflies in his stomach, or if he just respects Cannonier and doesn't want to overextend himself early. Double jab thrown by Strickland. The second one lands. Then he throws a 1-2, this time missing. Beautiful jab that just landed for Sean Strickland, though. Another jab again lands for Strickland. Starting to land for Sean Strickland is that jab. You know, that's one of his best weapons.
That adds up.
Jab thrown again for Sean Strickland. That just misses. Overhand right thrown by Cannonier. That misses. Cannonier walking forward. Jab thrown by Strickland, just grazing the face of Cannonier. Overhand right lands for Cannonier. Cannonier keeps walking forward. Outside leg kick thrown by Cannonier, this time missing. Cannonier trying to close the distance here. Sean Strickland backing off a lot. Doesn't really want to engage and stand toe-to-toe with Cannonier so far here in the second round. Lands a beautiful jab, though. Maybe trying to bait Cannonier to come in. Straight right hand to the body for Cannonier. Nice outside leg kick for Cannonier. Jab outside lands flush for Strickland. Outside leg kick for Cannonier. Cannonier really trying to close that distance and land the big strike. Jab to the body lands for Cannonier. Round number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Outside leg kick again for Cannonier. Fading is Cannonier walking forward. Strickland backing off a lot. 13 leg kicks landed so far for Jared Cannonier. Looping right hook thrown by Cannonier, this time missing. Sean Strickland backing off a lot, guys. Doesn't necessarily want to stand and bang. Jab to the body lands for Cannonier. Cannonier level changing a bit. Left front kick to the body partially lands for Sean Strickland. Overhand right partially lands for Cannonier. Cannonier keeps walking forward and walking forward. Nice straight right hand lands finally for Sean Strickland. We have ourselves a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Cannonier walking forward. 1 minute and 45 seconds left on the clock. Looping right hook thrown by Sean Strickland, this time missing. Left front kick by Sean Strickland. Then a jab. The jab lands for Strickland. Having more success. Nice straight right hand again for Sean Strickland as he backs away. Cannonier keeps walking forward. A 1-2 thrown by Cannonier, this time missing. Jab lands for Sean Strickland. Jab to the body for Cannonier. Inside leg kick for Cannonier. Left kick to the body for Cannonier. Sean Strickland almost catches it. Sean Strickland backs off. Cannonier trying to close the distance. Sean Strickland is running in a sense. Not willing to stand toe-to-toe with Cannonier. Cannonier being the stalker, walking forward. Nice left kick. Then a jab lands for Sean Strickland. And he puts it on Cannonier. Left hook partially lands for Cannonier. Nice jab again for Strickland. Starting to gain some momentum here in the second round. Jab to the body thrown by Cannonier, this time missing. Right hook thrown by Sean Strickland, this time missing. Cannonier keeps walking forward. Jab to the body for Cannonier. Jared being the aggressor, being the stalker, walking forward. I wonder how much that plays into the scorecards of the judges. 5 seconds left on the clock. Straight right hand landed flush for Cannonier in the closing seconds of the second round. I have it 2-0 for Jared Cannonier. How do you guys have it? Leroy in the building. Yo, just got back. Legit. Sarah's landed a beautiful left kick to the head after missing a left straight right hand. It was beautiful to watch. Because usually combos and hand speed is just not there. Cannonier is a scary freaking dude, man. He is, bro. He has a lot of power. Sean Strickland landed some nice jabs, but I still have a 2-0 for Cannonier, though. Especially landing that right hand at the end, being the aggressor, pushing the pace, and landing more shots, I believe, than Sean Strickland. It was a right hand that landed, right at the end of that second round. I have a 2-0 as well, Bobby. We'll be going to round number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry if I sound stuffed up. Round number 3 underway shortly, ladies and gentlemen. I have it 2 rounds to 0 for Cannonier. How do you guys have it? Guys, 26 thumbs up, 4 more for 30. Let's make it happen. Here we go, guys. Round number 3. Cannonier feigning a leg kick, doesn't quite let it go just yet. Jab thrown by Sean Strickland, just missing. Cannonier, if he can't close the distance with his strikes. Nice jab to the body for Cannonier, but he gets caught with a jab upstairs. The leg kicks were working for him really well early. I don't know why he kind of went away from that. Jabs, nice outside leg kick, now finally lands for Sean Strickland. Jab to the body, this time missing for Cannonier. Jab upstairs lands for Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland getting busier with his hands now. Looking more confident here in the 3rd round. Nice strong jab again for Sean Strickland. And he's putting it on Cannonier. Left kick to the body thrown by Cannonier, this time missing. Cannonier circling to his right. Sean Strickland standing tall. Left kick to the body for Cannonier. Overhand right thrown by Cannonier, this time missing. Nice strong jab again upstairs for Sean Strickland. Jab again for Sean Strickland. Jab again for Sean Strickland. Nice strong jab for Cannonier. Another jab lands flush for Sean Strickland. Jab to the body lands for Cannonier. Good round so far for Strickland. Finding a home with that jab. Cannonier walking forward. Overhand right thrown, but this time not quite landing. Straight right hand to the body does land for Cannonier. Right hook partially lands upstairs for Cannonier, but he gets caught with a straight right hand from Strickland. Jab upstairs lands for Cannonier. More action here in the 3rd round. Here we go. Let's go, Leroy. Let's get it. Big overhand right for Cannonier. Left hook upstairs lands flush for Cannonier. Feinting to the body is Cannonier. Right hook upstairs partially lands for Cannonier again. Now he's starting to find a home for his strikes. Right hand partially for Cannonier. Jab to the body for Cannonier. Here we go. Sean Strickland more successful in the first half of this 3rd round. Now in the last minute, Cannonier has really found a mark for his strikes. Left hook upstairs for Cannonier. 4-punch combination thrown by Sean Strickland. The right hook lands. Overhand right thrown by Cannonier, just missing. Sean Strickland doing a good job of just staying a bit out of range here in the 3rd round. Cannonier being patient, backing off. Feigning a leg kick. Jab to the body for Cannonier. Inside leg kick finally lands for Sean Strickland. Outside leg kick for Cannonier. Both fighters starting to let their hands go more. A beautiful jab lands for Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland has such a stiff jab. A lot of head movement by Cannonier now. Another strong jab for Sean Strickland. Left kick to the body for Sean Strickland. Cannonier unloads but doesn't quite land out of a 2-punch combination. Under a minute left here, guys, in the third round. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Cannonier walking forward. Now talking to Sean Strickland. Jab to the body lands for Cannonier. Jab to the body again for Cannonier. Nice strong jab for Sean Strickland. Both fighters more active here in the third round. Pretty close third round so far. Nice jab by Sean Strickland again. Pretty close third round. Counter left hook lands for Cannonier. Round number 3 is over. That round I have to give to Sean Strickland. I think he landed a good amount of strikes. I think he outstriked Cannonier in that round. Beautiful jabs. Got caught with a few right hooks, left hooks, but for the most part was very efficient with his striking. I have it 2-1 going into the fourth. How do you guys score it? If Jared keep hitting that leg, he would take away Strickland's movement. I don't know why he went away from that, because in the first round, he was landing that like at will. Bobby Horowitz, yeah, he does need to be a bit more active. Only took 13 minutes or so. Yeah, he threw like a 4-punch combination finally, but he was very lackluster as far as his output. 44 votes, you guys have it. 59% for Cannonier, 41% for Sean Strickland, guys. 3 more thumbs up for 30. Let's make it happen. Almost at 6,900 subscribers as well, too. Let's make that happen as well. Sean Strickland bouncing on his feet. Up next, guys, round number 4 of a scheduled 5 last UFC card of the year. And here we go, guys. Round number 4. Come on, Jared. Knock this fool out, says Leroy. I must have joined for Poirier versus Oliveira or something. Is that when you joined? What was that long ago? Here we go. Round number 4. I got a 2-1 for Cannonier. How are you guys scoring it so far for those that are watching? 1-2 thrown by Cannonier. Missing. Cannonier walking forward. Double jab thrown by Sean Strickland. Not quite landing. Here we go. Left kick to the body for Sean Strickland. Nice short left hook lands flush for Cannonier. Cannonier trying to close the distance. Nice strong jab again for Sean Strickland. Nice jab lands for Cannonier. Nice strong jab again for Sean Strickland. Right hook over the top, partially lands for Cannonier. If I'm Cannonier here, right? Nice strong outside leg kick, but beautifully checked by Sean Strickland. If I'm Cannonier here, maybe I'm backing off a little bit, seeing if I could get Sean Strickland to walk forward, because it's been Cannonier chasing him all night and having a tough time closing the distance, or just being a little bit more aggressive and walking forward. But he's kind of settled like in a range where he's having a tough time landing here, at least in round number 4. Double jab, then a straight right hand thrown by Sean Strickland. That missing, but a jab lands flush for Sean Strickland. Cannonier walking forward. Level changing is Cannonier. Gets caught with another jab. That's one thing. Sean Strickland does have such a stiff jab. Nice right hand lands for Strickland. He's starting to really let his hands go and find the mark. Another jab for Sean Strickland. Overhand right partially lands for Cannonier. Cannonier walking forward. Inside leg kick lands flush for Cannonier. Then a right hook. That got a reaction from Sean Strickland. That's what he needs to do. Throw more of that leg kick. I'm telling you, it was working for him in round number 1 and a bit in round number 2. And if I'm not mistaken, Sean Strickland looks a little bit light on that left leg. Left straight, down the middle, lands for Cannonier, then a jab. It all opened up with that inside leg kick. That kick thrown by Cannonier, this time missing. I don't know. If, for those watching, does Sean Strickland look a little bit light on that lead leg? Because to me, he does. I feel like his legs look a little bit, I don't know. Like they're not planning as well. Cannonier walking forward, slips a jab. Left kick to the body. Beautiful for Sean Strickland. Cannonier keeps walking forward. Overhand right thrown by Cannonier. Missing. Gets caught with the right hook. And it looks like he just doesn't want to use it anymore. Left straight to the body for Cannonier. Jab to the body again for Cannonier. Gets caught with a jab upstairs. Cannonier keeps walking forward. A lot of head movement from Cannonier here. Right hook to the body for Cannonier. Just a minute left here in the fourth round, ladies and gentlemen. Nice strong jab again for for Strickland. Then a right hook. Right hook lands for Cannonier. Right hook again for Cannonier. Right hand again for Cannonier. Sean Strickland now trying to wrestle. Cannonier blocking the legs, and they break away. Cannonier walking forward. Cannonier really putting it on Strickland after landing 2 overhand rights. Left hook partially lands for Cannonier. Right hook. Left hook upstairs lands for Cannonier. And he's getting real aggressive here. Left straight to the body for Cannonier. We're in the fourth round, ladies and gentlemen. Jab upstairs for Cannonier, closing out the round efficiently. Jab to the body for Cannonier. Jab in the closing seconds for Sean Strickland. We'll be going to round number 5. I think Cannonier stole that round. I have it 3-1. How are you guys calling it? 2 wins for Strickland, 1 for Jared, says Horizon. Last one was tough to call. I'll say 3-0 Jared. I got it 3-1, Bobby. Thank you for sharing your scorecard. How do you have it now after 4? Jared showed some surprising speed that I think surprised Strickland. I don't think he expected this old man to still have it like that. Cannonier was loading up with that right hand and finding a home when he was having a tough time early. Man, is Strickland's weakness really just decent head movement? It's not even spectacular, it says Beta. Cannonier has him if he keeps after the leg shots. I wish he used him more, 07. There's 65 ain't no way. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. That's a good point. 2-2 says Hito. That could very well be it on these judges' scorecards as well. And give it Beta. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. 3-1 Cannonier says 07. Cap, the numbers aren't even close. Look at the strikes, says Hito. I have it 3-1. I want to look at the I missed the strike numbers, but we'll be going to round number 5. Last and final round. Let's get it, guys. Last and final round between Sean Strickland and Cannonier. Inside leg kick lands for Cannonier, and I wish he used that more. Jab upstairs lands for Cannonier when he was in the southpaw stance. Now jab to the body for Cannonier. Sean Strickland standing tall, pawing with the jab, lands a beautiful jab here. Does Strickland. Jab to the body for Cannonier now. Counter right hook lands for Sean Strickland out of a combination.
That combination.
Cannonier circling to his left.
Kicking.
A little bit of head movement from Cannonier. Gets caught with the jab. Head kick thrown by Cannonier, this time missing. How about that knockout from Caceres, man? Earlier today. That was impressive. Cannonier backing off.
Now your right teep is there when you.
Straight jab to the body for Cannonier. He's fighting out of the southpaw stance. Left straight down the middle lands for Cannonier, but he gets caught with a straight. Left hook lands for Cannonier. Appeared to have wobbled Cannonier a bit here in the 5th round. Cannonier circling to his right. Sean Strickland walking forward. Double jab for Sean Strickland. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Both fighters standing in the center of the octagon. Overhand right, partially lands for Cannonier, then jab to the body. Strong jab upstairs for Sean Strickland. Overhand right lands flush for Cannonier. Jab to the body for Cannonier.
Outpaw that.
Jab lands flush for Sean Strickland. Jab to the body for Cannonier. Overhand right thrown by Sean Strickland. Dominic Cruz saying when he throws more than two, he lands. But Sean Strickland just wasn't able to necessarily commit to that. Nice overhand right for Strickland. Catches Cannonier flush. Another left hook for Cannonier. Or left hook for Sean Strickland. But Cannonier responds with a right hand of his own. And Sean Strickland backing off.
Two. That's what's
Jab upstairs lands for Cannonier.
not that true.
Another jab for Cannonier.
Cannonier's gonna have to eat it.
Overhand right for Cannonier. He gets caught with the right hook.
Cannonier answered by a combination from Strickland.
Both fighters letting their hands go now. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. Both fighters standing in the center of the octagon, guys. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Blood trickling out of the nose of Sean Strickland now. But now Sean Strickland walking forward a bit.
Exactly the
Circling to his left is Cannonier. Level changing. Looking for openings. Jab to the body lands for Cannonier now. Strong jab upstairs lands for Sean Strickland. Another strong jab for Cannonier. And he's finding a home for that. Overhand right partially lands for Cannonier as well. Strong jab for Sean Strickland. Now they're letting their hands go quite a bit more. Under 2 minutes left in the 5th round. In round number 5, so far, 25 for Cannonier, 18 for Strickland. Round 3 was pretty even. Nice straight right hand for Sean Strickland.
how do you judge
Sean Strickland landing some big strikes. Nice straight right hand again for Sean Strickland.
numbers?
We have ourselves a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Those of Strickland. That count?
Left hook thrown by Cannonier upstairs. Misses. Level changing is Cannonier.
Final minute of action.
Straight right hand just misses for Cannonier. Jab lands for Cannonier. He's looking to press on the gas. Nice short left hook out of a combination lands for Sean Strickland. I just feel like Sean Strickland is not giving us enough output, in my honest opinion.
Second gear, right?
I had it 3 rounds to 1 before this round.
Not using
Left hook partially lands for Cannonier. Right straight to the body for Cannonier. Sean Strickland walking forward. Nice strong jab for Strickland. Nice counter right hook lands for Strickland. Strong jab lands for Cannonier. Overhand right for Cannonier. And you hear the pop on that.
Back and forth.
Another right hand for Cannonier out of an exchange. 10 seconds left on the clock. Nice left hook to the body. Then a right kick to the body for Sean Strickland.
Fire and some kicks.
3 seconds left on the clock.
We go 25 minutes.
And we go the full 25. They shake hands. We'll be going to the official decision, guys. We'll see how the judges score it. And this will be interesting to see how they do. When his opposition is talented, he freezes, but at the lower end of the rankings, he was impressive. I'm assuming you're speaking of Sean Strickland, and I believe you're right. Is he usually this boring? No, he's usually landing a stiff jab more and more and kind of like putting some pressure on his fighters. That's how he actually wins. He could have easily tripled the output of Cannonier on a good night. The question is, did he do enough? I don't think he did. I don't think he did either. I have it 3 rounds to 2 for Cannonier, but with judges, you never know. Significant strikes, they have Sean Strickland with 122, Cannonier with 116. Significant head strikes, 109 for Strickland, 53 for Cannonier. Body strikes, 36 for Cannonier, 12 for Strickland, and leg kicks, 27 for Cannonier, 1 for Sean Strickland.
balance. Right hand.
I thought Cannonier landed the bigger head strikes. So look at the head strikes. I don't know if the CompuBox numbers are that quite correct. That was a beautiful straight right hand that landed for Sean Strickland as well, too, on the replay. We'll be going to the scorecards. I'm glad I didn't pay for that fight. Well, luckily, it was just on ESPN+. Let's see how they call it. We're about to find out. If you haven't already, guys, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. We're at 1 more subscriber for 6,900. Let's go. 49-46 for Cannonier. 49-46 for Strickland. Oh boy. Oh boy. 49-46. Split decision. Jared Cannonier. Jared Cannonier gets the win out of a split decision. 2 judges, 49-46 for Cannonier. 1 judge for Strickland. Sean Strickland shows him a lot of love. Strickland doesn't look happy about that decision. I'll be telling you guys what they say in the post-fight interview. I thought I had it 3-2, says Cannonier, just like I called it. I did a little bit more damage. You saw his face. I thought I did enough. It was a great fight, says Paul Felder. You put your striking on display. How tricky is it to figure that range out against Sean Strickland? Let's see what the chat says. Cole says, not impressed with either men. Couldn't see any improvement for Cannonier. I'm not hopeful of Jared's run to the title again, says Cole. That's what I wanted to hear, says Beta. Let's see, but I personally think Cannonier squeaked it out. Me too. I had it 3 rounds to 2. I had it 3 rounds to 2, so I didn't have it that widespread. Hito. The weird thing is that those were the same exact scorecards for all 3 judges, just 1 for Sean Strickland. So you got a pick of Trey I can use. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you one over. I love it. Damn, I forgot. If you didn't remind me, I would have forgot. Hito, you're lucky. He was the one who brought that. He was the one that was walking forward. Sean Strickland was on the back foot a lot. Maybe that's how the 2 judges scored it. Guys, we're 1 subscriber away from 6,900. Let's make it happen tonight. 6,901. Let's go. Thank you, guys. We're almost at 7,000. Cannonier says, anybody that knows the sport knows that if the head is hard to hit, go to the body. Jared did a good job at that, landing more strikes to the body and 26 more leg kicks than Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland was just a bit too passive, in my opinion. Who do you want next? This is a question that we all want to know. What do we expect next from you? I would like another title shot sooner rather than later, but at this point, I'm ranked number 3. I just beat number 6. I believe Whitaker and Costa are scheduled to fight next year. They haven't rescheduled Adesanya yet. Anybody above me that'll get me to a title fight or the title fight is what I would shoot for. Thought you had a great performance, says Paul Felder. I like Paul Felder. Whose voice is that? The guy that says, welcome to my club. Thank you, Will the Wolf Dog, sorry, for subscribing. Jared Cannonier gets it done, ladies and gentlemen. What a fun night of fights. Number 1 commentary channel on YouTube. That goes without saying, right, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for all the love, guys. You guys are far too kind.
Derek Cleary and Sal D'Amato
Jared Cannonier taking pictures.
49-46 scorecards.
49-46 scorecards across the board. 2 of them were for Jared Cannonier. I was scared as soon as they said 40 split decision. I hope in 2023 UFC have less annoying cards and more quality versus quantity. I predict Jones retires for eternity 2023, says Cole. I hope we see him in the octagon, man. Whether we do is $1 million question, but I would love to see it, guys. Guys, Jared Cannonier gets the job done. That is the last card of the year, which I'm pretty sad about. Is there any fight before the new year that we can cover? I'll be trying to put out as much content as possible. Hopefully we hit 7,000 subscribers before the year ends, guys. Talk to me. How do you guys say the new year or this year ended, 2022? There were some big upsets. The biggest one that comes to mind is Leon Edwards closing it out in the last few seconds. And new champs in Leon Edwards and Alex Pereira, which was quite exciting to see. Shared, good entertainment. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much, I appreciate you a lot, man. Thank you for all the new people here. Congrats on 6,900. Let's go, Hito. Let's get it. The commentary guy said, is Strickland on economy mode or in second gear? Says Horizon. He was definitely on economy mode. I'm telling you, like, I don't know why he feels he did enough where he was on the back foot the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, what do you expect? What do you expect when you're that passive? You can't leave it up to the judges and not necessarily let your hands go. Guys, I ran this account. I ran this account to $512, starting with like, I don't know, it was like $125, $150. I can't remember. If there's a way to find out. Today we win $111. We start giving picks, guys. We start giving picks. We start doing prediction videos or full fight card prediction videos. Let's do that. And the bets we're taking. Why not start doing that, guys? That's a new ones we need to do. They didn't show the what's it called? I lost a straight bet between Mahashe, but we hit a big, nice $25 bet on Alex Caceres going with the underdog. Going with the underdog, ladies and gentlemen. They didn't show the Cannonier win just yet. What a night. We did good today, guys. We did good. We're gonna run it up to 1,000 for this new year. What a night, ladies and gentlemen. Talk to me, guys. What do you guys want to talk about before we get out of here? It's 10:05, so I want to go upstairs soon. Cannonier gets the job done, but is he ready for the people above him in the rankings, which is Pereira, Adesanya, Whitaker? I don't think so. That's the only problem. He didn't press the gas at all, and I suspect he had Cannonier hurt more than he really... Yeah, especially with... There was like a left hook he landed. I forget what round. I think it was round 4. He landed like overhand right where it made Cannonier lose his balance a bit. But you know what I think it is, Beta? And I don't mean to sound... I don't mean to sound like it's recency bias, but I truly think his knockout against Pereira made him a little bit hesitant here. I can't think of any other excuse of why he was so passive. Maybe that knockout was in the back of his mind where he felt Cannonier could maybe drop him. It didn't look like he left it all out there. Or maybe he's just not as good as we thought. And, you know, once he fights the better opponents in Pereira and Cannonier, we see that he can't push the pace. I don't know which one it is, but I feel like maybe the Pereira knockout was in the back of his head. Cole says, in 2023, Volks becomes the... Wow. You have Volkanovski beating Makhachev. That's a bold take, Cole. Let's see if you're right. Leon defends his title. Wow. I have Leon winning as well, too. Glover is champ again. Wow. If it does play out the way you're saying, it's going to be a super entertaining 2023, Cole. And then Ngannou leaves UFC for boxing. Izzy champ again, too. I don't think Izzy beats Pereira, man. I mean, unless Whitaker somehow beats Pereira or somebody else does, and then Adesanya gets his title back. But I think Pereira just has Adesanya's number, to be quite honest with you. Coach always says, treat every fight as a title fight. Strickland didn't produce. No umph. There you go. There you go. Nope, he's not on that level. Can't close the gap. We saw against Izzy, he was ineffective, says Bobby Horowitz. There you go. There you go. He was just very... Listen, I don't know. It's tough. Yeah, like Cannonier was having a tough time today as well, too. He definitely felt something when Cannonier hit him. I can't explain anything besides either that or that knockout still in the back of his head. The $5 Bajito says, bro, I'm back on baby duty. Have a good rest of the stream. The end of pick. I'll start the 24-hour at midnight. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much for...
Shake your hand. I'll allow it.
Thank you so much for living up to your bet. Thank you for the $5 as well, too, Hito. You donated like $35 today. You're insane, bro. You're insane, bro. Thank you so much for the love, man. It truly means the world. And then you gifted a sub. Much love to Hito, man. Have a great night, bro. I wish I saw your trip pick tonight. He talked the talk of stand and bang. There was none of that. Yeah, he definitely talked the talk, but didn't walk the walk. I agree with you. Cannonier should have pressured the pace from the third for the finish. The mental block is very annoying. I mean, to be fair, Sean Strickland was tagging him with some jabs whenever Cannonier overexerted himself. I will say that. I think he tried Cole. He just couldn't engage. Yeah, he was having a tough time closing the distance. And whenever he did try, he was getting caught with some jabs, some straight right hands. So I think he kind of let off the gas. But I thought he did enough, though. Every once in a while, Jerry landed good, but for the most part, Sean just pitter-patter jabbed him up. But yeah, that's all that happened, Retro. And it was just a little frustrating that Sean Strickland didn't throw punches in bunches, because when he did throw some combinations, he was successful. It just didn't look like he could really get into that next gear. Why that is, I don't know. Maybe again, I think that that knockout has something to do with it. That knockout against Pereira maybe was in the back of his mind, or maybe the power that he felt from Cannonier also was in the back of his mind. It looked like there was a mental block maybe for even both fighters, I would say. I think that's fair to say. If you guys haven't already, any new people here, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Guys, I'm going to get some rest. I'm going to go upstairs. Thank you for a very fun stream. We have 26 viewers here, so that's just very fun, even on a fight night. We put out content weekly. We have Twitch streams on Thursday, so if you guys haven't followed over there, please do so. I'll write it on there. I have an Instagram. I have a Twitter. Trying to get to 1,000 on Instagram, because the more followers everywhere, the more it helps us. So go follow on there if you haven't already. And very well said, Retro. I believe that's how it went too. See you Monday, Tuesday, bro. Are you on with Mullet? Yeah, Monday. Monday I'll be on with Trey. Let me see if I can sneak in like a Wednesday stream or something like that. It's just depending on what topics are available or what we can talk about. Maybe I'll throw in like a Wednesday one too. But I do want to put out more content, and this is a year, bro. I don't say that lightly. This is a year that we go ham. This is the year that we really do our thing. I truly do believe that, because we've had so much success this year blowing up, that I think now in the future we really take it to the next level. I truly do feel that way. I truly do feel that way, bro. You guys have been just amazing, guys. You guys have been amazing tonight in the support. Take care, good sir. Great call. You're the voice 20. I like the voice. $50 subscribe for 2023. I think your prediction is going to be pretty damn close. I really do. I really do. Thank you so much, Cole. Jerry Cannonier being interviewed after the fight, but I'm gonna get out of here. Maybe work on more content as soon as I end the stream. Leroy throws up the peace sign. Much love to you, man. So for all the members that are here, anyone that's here, emojis are coming up for you guys that you guys are gonna be able to use. So I'm excited for that. Let's keep running up these betting odds. We're gonna start making videos on that as well too. Monday we have a live stream covering these fights. Thursdays on Twitch. I'm gonna get out of here. God bless. Good night. Thank you for another fun stream. Thank you for all those donations. Thank you for all the new memberships. Thank you for the love and support. We'll be back soon. God bless. Peace. Bobby Horowitz. Thank you for the content all year. See you in 2023. See you soon, man. Peace.
I'm the best ever. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me.
Yo, bounce gotta go off.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize.
Beta, what do you mean? Writing a little script for the intro start a second earlier to get a longer opening rant and just clip it. Hit me up on Instagram. Let me know what you mean by that. Because your message caught my attention, but I'm not exactly sure what you mean exactly how to go for that. Gonna be as good as you make it. Go for it. Thank you so much, 07. Really, I'm out of here. Peace. Let's go.
I'm the best ever. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me.
Yo, bounce gotta go off.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
Wilder's in a world of trouble. Closing seconds. Can he weather the storm here in the third round?
And the ball to superlative.
Big right hook lands flush for Cambosos, and that knocks down Teofimo Lopez. We have ourselves a fight.
Khabib Nurmagomedov gets a triangle choke from up top. Gaethje's out, and the fight is over. The triangle choke
for Habib Nurmagomedov.
And Porter gets knocked down. He gets knocked down again. 10th round TKO win. Left uppercut, and then knocks out Leo. It appears he's out cold. The fight is over. It was a counter left uppercut, and just like that, what a left uppercut. I did not see that coming, ladies and gentlemen. I will have to admit, what a fight.
Nice celebration of a 3K video. I don't know, man. To hit 3,000 subscribers in like
Right hook to the body for Campbell. Left hook to the body for Garcia. And that knocked down Campbell. It was a left hook to the body. Campbell on the ground. The count is on. Can he make his way up? It appears he can't get up. Campbell on the ground. Trying to stand up. And the fight is over. Ryan Garcia with a 7th round knockdown. What a performance. Guys, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, we're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. Do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. We're trying to do record numbers today. Ryan Garcia tearing up and crying. What a performance for Ryan Garcia.